Reporter said, well, who was it? And he goes, well, I'm not going to tell you. Tune in to your local news. That's what this sounds like to me.
Jerry Jones said, immediately we will have him on the field, and it will address some of the things that have been our shortcomings.
Okay.
Some of the things. Well, I mean, it's a big player.
Better be Jeffrey Simmons coming.
Dude. Jeffrey Simmons
that
coming
would be
to
massive.
Well, that would be.
That's why it ain't going to happen.
Well, they would have, excuse me, they would have taken one of the picks they got from Green Bay and flipped it to Tennessee, like he said, that it would be possible to do. And I was one of the first people to say that usually doesn't happen. Is a trade deadline is your first to flip a first-round pick. I think he's the last one to do it for Amari Cooper, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. You and Brotman were in the studio
when that happened.
When that happened.
He also said he's working on 2 other trades ahead of tomorrow's deadline.
Oh, man.
Oh, still working.
Yeah.
One of my favorites, the squirrel.
So is he going to acquire a squirrel?
It's possible.
No, but in all seriousness, T.J. Jefferson.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this question, because by the next time there's a final minute before you record No Contest Wrestling with O'Shea Jackson Jr. By the next time we're on the air, we will most likely have found out who he's referring to.
You would assume. Yeah.
If it was a first-round pick they got from Micah and they get Jeffrey Simmons, would you say this is fine, I'm good with everything?
Absolutely. I mean, it doesn't patch up all the
Turning
holes
Micah
in that defense.
into Simmons again,
And a first-round pick.
and another first-round pick in the following year.
That's not bad.
Mack.
I mean, Jeffrey Simmons isn't exactly a pass rusher.
Yeah.
Dude, Jeffrey Simmons
But
is a
he
game
is,
changer from the middle of the defensive line.
He is a obvious
And he's
stud.
28. He's 28.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
Micah's 26.
and he's already under contract, right? He already just signed a big deal.
Yeah, I just threw somebody out there and tried to make us.
Well,
feel
he
better.
hasn't played the last 2 weeks, presumably being held out, so he can be traded.
Same thing with Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
You don't need him.
Nah, I think we're good there.
All
I
right.
mean, look.
Steelers need Calvin Ridley.
Hey,
we'll take any help we can get. We need some cornerbacks.
On Tuesday's show, I'm going to take a page from Jerry Jones here to wrap this up. Tuesday's show, we've got a great guest list. Just not going to tell you what it is.
Just
trust me.
And we have
It's gonna
2
be great.
people we're working on, but we're not going to tell you.
We're working on 2
We're
people.
gonna do our-
It's to address our guest needs.
Check your own local news. All right.
Check us out Tuesday. It's going to be awesome.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
Rich Eisen here. As you all know, I care deeply about pediatric cancer research and awareness. That's why I'm proud to talk about Hyundai Hope on Wheels. For over 27 years, every Hyundai sold has helped fund life-saving pediatric cancer research. Together with over 850 dealers nationwide, they've raised more than $277 million, supporting over 25,000 kids in their fight against cancer. At Hyundai, hope isn't optional. It comes standard. Visit HyundaiUSA.com and search Hyundai Hope on Wheels to learn more.
Fall is hands down the best time to be at Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville. We've got live music, trivia, singo, karaoke, and more to keep your nights lively. Plus, game days are back and better than ever with home and away tailgate parties as we cheer on the Pirates all season long. Make NFL Sunday your new Sunday fun day with brunch at 10 a.m., games all day, and doors open until 9. We're extending our hours on Fridays and Saturdays, now open until 11 with live music from 8 to 11, including monthly full band shows. Stay connected on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Fish Street Hardware and come see what all the buzz is about this fall at Hardware.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
Looking for adventure without breaking the bank? This October, drive into fall in a brand new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Premium from Capital Subaru of Greenville. Right now, lease it for just $249 a month for 36 months. That's only $8 a day. The Crosstrek is built for the Carolinas, rugged, reliable, and ready to roll. Only at Capital Subaru of Greenville off of Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. An official partner of the ECU Pirates. Price does not include licensing costs, registration fees, or $6.99 dealer administration fee. See dealer for details. Offer expires November 3rd, 2025.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Meet the Kawasaki Nav, our first ever personal transportation vehicle designed for cruising the good life. The Kawasaki Nav 4E puts the fun in functional with a premium, sporty design and comfort for the whole family. Fully electric and loaded with storage, modern tech, and more. The Kawasaki Nav won't just wow you, it'll wow the neighbors. Be the first to nav the neighborhood. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation. It's game day, and there's only one place to go to gear up, UBE. Whether you're tailgating, storming the stadium, or watching the Pirates play from the couch, do it the Pirate way with UBE. We've got the latest and greatest tees, jerseys, and hats from Adidas, Champion, and Lululemon. Don't forget UBE game day buttons. Available free to the first 500 customers on game day. Set your course for University Book Exchange or shop 24/7 at pirateware.com.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
To infinity and beyond. Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Afternoon, everybody.
We got Jarrett here. Hey, Jarrett. Hey. And we got left side. Strong side.
I just like football, man.
Man, that was just lackadaisical, man.
It was what now?
Lackadaisical.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we got a new segment on the show now, thanks to Coach Hud.
Tarp stop. Oh, boy.
Son, if I ordered a truck full of dumbasses, not like I was you, I would have gotten my damn money's worth.
That was awesome. You guys are awesome. ECU offense looks awesome. Everything is awesome.
You guys are rocking. The city's awesome. And I love you guys.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Victory Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com. Find us on the Pirate Radio app, whether you are an Apple user or Androider. You can find and download and use the Pirate Radio app, powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Also, we're on Pirate Radio TV. The numbers keep growing, and we appreciate you checking us out and chiming in each and every day, and on the weekends on the Bud Light pregame tailgate and U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. What is on your mind on this Monday? How you feeling about ECU's victory? How you feeling about the large ECU Charlotte spread? How you feeling about the Pirates' chances to win the American? How you feeling about your NFL team? How you feeling about the start of the college basketball season? How you feeling? Let us know, and let us pray. on Pirate Radio TV. Pirate Radio Live on the air for a Monday with our regulars today. And we're kind of flipping them around a little bit. Mack McCarthy will be live on the Turner Home Team Live line coming up at around 3:30. His schedule is about to get a lot busier, already is, with college basketball season. So we'll talk college football, college hoops, NASCAR, the championship yesterday, J-Bone, our fantasy champion. We will talk about that and more live with Mac coming up in about 30 minutes. Aundrae Allison joins me in hour number 2. Had a great chat with Dre earlier today. He is fired up about what he saw on Saturday, East Carolina knocking off Temple, and we talked about that and looking ahead what he wants to see in the Charlotte game coming up this Saturday. And A-Harp, Schnappa, Alex Harper. Hey, great weekend for A-Harp. His alma mater, East Carolina, the team he kind of sweat for. He didn't have to sweat too much, just going jogging out there and snapping the ball, but I'm sure he sweat at practice a little bit when it got hot. Probably no blood, maybe a tear or two, but he put it on the line at East Carolina, and his Pirates got a win, and his childhood team, West by God, Virginia, goes on the road at Houston and picks up a win. Didn't see that coming. So a good college football weekend for A-Harp. We'll talk about that. I think his Bucks were off this week, but we'll talk football with Alex Harper in hour number 3. We got Shirley Rhodes here. We got Jack Maxon joining us. We got Jarrett Watkins, head of the table, back from Philly. Hey, J-Bone.
Hey, Jarrett Watkins, also known as J-Bone.
And we got Donde está Chandler, left side.
Strong side.
Here's that. How's the tan, man?
Looking all right. Got a little sun on the shoulders on Friday.
What'd you rock a Biff shirt?
No, I don't know why, but just the shoulders got burnt.
It went. Was your shirt off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Tell us more.
Tarps off.
Whoa, what was the temperature?
About mid-70s.
Tarps off.
I was freezing.
Yeah.
That wind, I mean, when you stayed in the sun in the stadium, it was pretty nice.
And the wind was bad,
well,
too.
Chandler's been here
Not
longer.
during the game.
He's got our NFL beat. He was covering Keaton Mitchell. And one day you'll have that beat.
Yeah.
Hey, you'll get there, kiddo.
But man, J-Bone, you witnessed quite a performance.
Yeah.
By the Pirates.
B to A. Belt to
I
rear
thank
end.
you for not saying belt.
Yeah. Bleep-ty bleep.
Got that ass whooped.
BTA.
Questions?
Come on.
Full, complete performance by our boys in purple.
Yeah, I thought ECU was going to win, but that was surprising how, in what fashion they did it. But, yeah, fun time out there watching them run the rock. Some good passes. Anthony Smith had like a 59-yard run. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Just a fun all-around performance. And shout out to Temple. They're like the 6 fans that showed up. They stayed and they were loud until 000's on the clock. So
really,
I wouldn't say loud, but they were there. They didn't leave. But I mean, a lot of them were in Eagles gear, and the thought went through my head. It's like, well, maybe they're just Eagles fans. It's like, hey, we can go to the link for $12.
Probably.
So,
like, what's going on this Saturday? I got nothing to do.
yeah,
really.
the Flyers didn't play till 7 o'clock that night, so let's go burn some time. Let's watch some football. That's always great, no matter the outcome.
I mean, it's a pro sports town.
Yeah.
So it is like a hobby. It's not a passion for them people.
I walked out of the stadium and the Uber, it was like Uber surge, and I'm like, nobody was at that game. And then I saw the Flyers fans walking into the Xfinity Mobile Arena. I was like, that makes a lot more sense.
Let's check in with the Chili Water Chat Gang. Chili Water, pure ice-cold refreshment from the Black Creek Aquifer. You can order 12 packs now, chiliwater.com. Find it at a store near you. Jamie is in and says, hey now.
Hey now.
And he is excited about Coach Mack being live today. Also adds Keaton Mitchell, 4 carries, 11 yards, 1 catch, 7 yards. Worthwhile trip.
Electric. Great seeing him warm up. No, and it got frustrating there because they would bring him in, and I'd be like, oh, my God, Keaton's in. And I run for 2-3 yards, and then it was just one play. And
Are you trying to be his Brian Windhorst and just, like, wherever he goes, you're going to go?
Absolutely.
Now, why would you do that?
Because he's Keaton Mitchell, man.
He's Keaton Mitchell.
Deuce.
Lane says, ECU to go 9-3 would be huge and such a cool season. Definitely a unforgettable one in my lifetime up there with the back-to-back championships. First of all, great sentence.
Yeah.
Secondly, 9-3 would be pretty damn cool. We don't see those ever around here.
November to remember.
I would remember it.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely would. Cass says, good afternoon. How we feeling?
Feeling good.
Feeling good. Chandler's feeling really good.
Feeling great.
What's up, Chandler? How are you?
I'm great. Pirates are dominant on Saturday. Tulane loses on Thursday. Navy loses on Saturday. The door is wide open for the American, and East Carolina is a part of that mix in November.
Not the Navy.
And that is just awesome. I love playing meaningful football in November. When's the last time we've done that?
I love scoreboard watching.
Oh, my goodness. I was doing that Thursday night. I was doing that Saturday.
We had Cade Norman in here watching Boise State get beat because we're talking playoff.
Yeah.
We're eliminating teams.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
Get on out of here.
You're just Caden was eliminating teams by the second, it seemed like, on Saturday. So we're going to be doing that again on this Saturday for Charlotte homecoming, and hopefully there's going to be a good crowd. And yesterday, Panthers on the road, get it done in Lambeau, and we can get to that later. But just a great weekend, and the biggest thing is seeing East Carolina dominate Temple, who people talked about their 33 points per game. People talked about their quarterback not having an interception all year. I said earlier in the week, last week, that this is a great opportunity for East Carolina's defense to go out there and prove that they're as dominant as anybody they've seen, and that's exactly what they were. And it was a dominating game. I thought it was going to be dominating at the start because we got up 14-0 quick.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you bat your eyes, and Temple has tied the game at 14, and you're like, all right, how do the Pirates respond to this? How can they, bounce back here? And they bounced back by just absolutely running up the score on Temple. So they had no answer. Temple had no answer. East Carolina had all the answers. Love the trickery by Ryan Roseborough, who apparently ran the football at JP2.
Well, he just ran over everybody.
Yeah.
Ran for over 5,000 yards, 89 touchdowns. I believe I saw JP2 comment on Twitter. So I love the trickery.
Yeah.
And I love I just loved how East Carolina went out and dominated in a game where we were like, all right, can we take the next step? Because the last game that we had that opportunity was Tulane. So it was like, hey, can we go out there and can we say, hey, we are a part of the top tier of the American? I think East Carolina did that on Saturday.
Yeah, and it was great last Monday seeing that play ran at practice and then standing on the sideline during the game and seeing Ryan Roseborough back there. It's like they might run this here because it was offsides. Roseborough, my bad.
No, that's not what I was going to say.
But it was offside, so 4th and 6 turns into 4th and 1. It's like, well, now you go for it. They throw out the punt team, see Ryan Roseborough. It's like they got to run it now.
Writing's on the wall.
Bang. And
Is that one of those plays you saw but couldn't tell us about?
Yeah.
How about that? Jerry,
there's some more that I saw last Monday. Didn't get to see anything today. I was at basketball talking to Coach Schwartz. So, fun stuff.
Respect.
Yannick Smith gets in the end zone a couple times.
About Temple, I feel like I was duped. And maybe it's just because I got blinders on, only focused on ECU. But hindsight 2020, they're not that good. Their best win's a loss to Navy.
We got Lane says Clip stays hating on my sentences. Lane, I do it out of love. Johnny Hoops is in. Johnny Gardner, field of 68 kickoff games has been good today. It has. I'm 3-0 this college basketball season.
I see you went with the Bonnies again, like the good old days.
Bonnies.
Yeah. They were dogs.
A win. Thanks to Jarrett for alerting me on that. I was able to get in live. Kenny says the Pirates played bully ball. That they did. I love that we are the aggressor.
Yeah, you let them back in the game in the first half, but as the teams ran through the tunnel, which this was kind of stupid, they had to cross paths to go to the tunnel because they were on opposite fields of what tunnel they came out of. There was a lot of chippiness from the Pirate defenders, and you could just tell that we were in the heads of the Temple players. So it was kind of done from the start.
And talking about being the aggressor, I believe it was the first defensive series. I think all 3 downs, East Carolina brought pressure, whether that was a stun or just straight up, a blitz up the middle.
Yeah.
And that's a Blake Harrell defense. He was doing that when he was the coordinator, and of course he brings in a guy who's got that same mindset. But East Carolina is the aggressor, and I feel like they have been in most of their games this year, and they definitely were on Saturday. So, but yeah, I got really worried when they tied the game just like that because I was like, man, when we got up 14-0, I was like, this could be an easy day. Then I thought differently when it was tied, and the next thing you know, we're like, all right, let's go back to the casino. We got this under wraps.
If Temple had a full stadium, I would be concerned about, oh man, we let them back in. This could be a tough one. But there was just no energy even when they tied it up. So it was kind of just like, oh well, who cares? Like, you let up 14, it is what it is. We're going to be right back in it.
Blake Harrell, now 8-4, I believe is the number.
I believe so.
Since taking over, undefeated against teams that ECU is favored against.
Mm-hmm.
Taking care of business, beating the teams you're supposed to beat.
TCB.
Love it. Love that. Jerry's in. Jerry says, hello. Hey, Jerry.
Hello.
Help the bear!
He says, we are the Chili Water Check Game. John Moody says, take care of business Saturday, and I think it will set up the biggest conference home game since Southern Miss in 2009.
I remember that one.
Do you remember a big play in that game?
C.J. Wilson blocked field goal. Or blocked extra point for 2.
Jeff Charles got really excited, called it a touchdown.
Yeah.
C.J. Wilson.
That was huge.
What a moment. And that is a long, long time ago. But, we've had good conference games here, but not this late in the year, and that didn't have championship aspirations tied to them. We need to take a break because I want to get to Mack pretty close to 3:30 to wrap up the hour. So let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll do another quick seg, talk more Pirate football, and then get to Mack McCarthy. Back with you on a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live after this.
Hi, this is Will Bell, and I'm running for Greenville City Council at large. Let me be clear. My opponent voted for a tax rate that caused the highest tax bills in Greenville's history, hurting families and small businesses. What's even worse, my opponent supported suing a private business to take down the American flag. That is not leadership. That is a disconnect from Greenville values. I believe in lower taxes, personal freedom, and respect for what our flag stands for. It's time for common sense leadership. I'm Will Bell, and I would be honored to earn your vote.
Paid for by the committee to elect Will Bell.
Want to make your day better? You can now order 2 large original crust one-topping pizzas from Papa John's for only $9.99 each. Take advantage of this awesome carry-out special now by logging on to papajohns.com and make today a pizza day for only $9.99 each. Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Go Pirates!
The holidays are right around the corner, and there's no better gift than the gift of confidence. At Beauty Bar Medi Spa, we'll help you glow all season long. From Botox, dermal fillers, to facials and advanced laser treatments, our expert team delivers results that make you feel radiant, refreshed, and holiday party ready. And the best part, your journey begins with a free consultation, personalized just for you. Don't wait, the holidays are coming fast. Call Beauty Bar Medi Spa today or book online. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, because glowing skin is always in season. Go Pirates!
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty, because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021. For a roof that's built to last and service you can trust, the Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie!
Ahoy, home hunters! Ready to find the real treasure of Eastern North Carolina? At E&C Pirate Realty Allen Tate, our crew of expert agents will help you chart the course to your dream home without any rough waters.
Whether you're buying, selling, or just looking to drop anchor, we've got the map to real estate gold. E&C Pirate Realty Allen Tate, where X marks the spot, and every home is a hidden gem.
Visit encpiraterealty.com.
We close the deal or someone walks the plank.
Right? Call today.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Straight out of Kinston, Chili Water by Carolina Ice Company just iced the competition. Officially ranked the #1 American-sourced water on the H2O Score app and #2 in global purity, beating out 99.9% of those overpriced premium glass bottles. Purified or sparkling, both built to dominate your cooler. Find participating locations and order online at chiliwater.com or find us on Amazon. Tap into something better. Zero sugar, zero plastic, zero regrets. Stay chilly.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
You know what it is. This is your man, Petey Pablo. Once again, back here's the Incredible, and this is Pirate Radio, and this is the voice of the Pirate Nation. And you know how it goes down when the Pirates are in town. Shut down.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Drive a little and save a lot at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They have a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, plus they offer service to all makes and models in a state-of-the-art facility. Drive a little and save a lot with a short trip to Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Highway 264 in Washington and online at WashingtonChryslerDodgeJeepRam.com. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Here on a Monday. And there is a log jam in the American Athletic Conference. And man, it's good to be a part of it if you're East Carolina. Right now, Navy is 5-1, Memphis is 4-1, North Texas is 4-1, Tulane is 3-1, USF is 3-1, East
Gearlady
is 3-1. 6 teams. I don't have the matrix completely done, but real quick we can go through it. Navy has a non-con at Notre Dame, and then they got to turn them around and play South Florida and Memphis after that. Navy will have at least 2 losses in conference play.
I say 3.
Memphis has Tulane and East Carolina coming up the next 2 weeks. Memphis will have at least 2 losses in conference play. The Mean Green of North Texas has, as Keith Sweat would say, nobody. Maybe Temple, but that game is in Denton. They got UAB, Rice, Temple left. North Texas will have 1 loss at the end of the regular season. Tulane has Memphis, FAU, at Temple, tricky, and Charlotte.
Memphis.
Tulane will have 2 losses at the end of the regular season. USF,
South Florida,
has UTSA at home, at Navy, at UAB, Rice. USF will have 1 loss at the end of the regular season.
Okay.
And East Carolina, if they... Let me be honest with you. East Carolina will have...
There's no K in Mac, is there?
2 losses
at
the end of the regular season.
That loss coming to Memphis.
I don't know, Memphis or UTSA.
Yeah. UTSA's a tough one, man.
I've been saying it all year. I just going to that place scares me.
It was scary when I went there a couple years ago.
I know, you're still like terrified.
Yeah, it was like the Day of the Dead too. Like it was really weird.
It's an electric building, man.
Electric
It actually
building.
is.
Stone Cold Steve Austin won a Royal Rumble in there.
And it's still, the sound still reverberates through it.
I think Pirates go to Denton for the American Conference Championship.
That'd be cool. Now, why would we go there instead of them coming here?
Because they're going to win out and yeah, that's tough.
Oh, are you saying we have, how many losses do we have? In my scenario, it's South Florida and North Texas in a rematch.
Yeah.
Your scenario is ECU, North Texas. What are the team's records?
Are
you okay?
I'm just saying 2 teams, man. I don't know. Don't ask me the numbers. I don't have it in front of me.
But I just set the whole thing up.
Yeah, but gotta think we lose to Memphis, so maybe it's.
So we get in with 2 losses.
Now that I think about it,
Jeez Louise, dude, just say something.
I did. Now that I think about it, probably not.
What's up, Chandler? How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
What you got?
Man. Look, as much as I want it to happen, I think East Carolina slips up with Memphis next week. Dominate Charlotte this week. Everybody's feeling good. Finally got a win against a crappy Charlotte team. People are going to be hyped up for that Memphis game, just like we were for the BYU game. Pirates come up short.
All right, we have an issue. You want to go check on that, Bone?
Yeah.
And while you're in there, figure out who you think is going to play in the championship game, too.
Nobody. No championship.
Jared, I think I can piss off Jared if I keep trying. What do you think?
Absolutely. I think you pissed him off the first day he was here because he asked you to go out in the parking lot and fight.
What a first impression. It turns
and you know what? He hasn't changed one bit.
No, and that's why I appreciate him. He is who he is.
He is who we thought he was.
He is whatever I say I is. All right, so that is the scenarios in the American. And again, man, it's fun to be in this position.
We're talking about it. That's the thing.
Give ourselves a fighting chance.
If East Carolina had 2 losses right now, we wouldn't be talking about this. We wouldn't care. We'd say, all right, let's get to 6 wins. Let's find out what bowl game we're going to. But bowl game is not. That's on the back burner right now.
Bowl.
We're talking about going to a conference championship.
Y'all talking about bowl?
Unless you're talking about minute. You need to get on out of here. Well, wait 1 minute.
I think it should be fixed.
All right. And your championship is?
No chance. They're going to cancel it.
Tim Pernetti said enough's enough.
He's good with his words.
What if Pernetti... look, he's the commissioner, right? Mm-hmm. He can do whatever the hell he wants. What if he kind of goes Vince McMahon here and is like, there's a championship game... But he has one team he wants to go over. And instead of playing a championship, he just puts a team into. He says, this is our champion. He puts the belt on him. Yeah. Puts the strap on him. That's what I would do. Because these commissioners don't do anything. At least they would be doing something.
And if East Carolina wins out, he should pick us because we had him at our tailgate. We hosted him.
He likes Greenville.
Yeah, he's
Loves
good
Greenville.
with his words.
He's good with his words.
By the way, nobody nationally got the memo that we are the American Conference. All I see is AAC.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody got. I saw too some analytics that had percentages of wins for American teams, and it was the top 2 teams that I said have the best chance to get to the championship: North Texas and South Florida. Third was ECU. They had like a less than 30% chance to go 7-1, but a greater than 50% chance to go 6-2 in the American. Basically putting them in third. And now I see why the other night folks wanted Tulane. Who did Tulane play?
UTSA. Got killed. Got beat handedly.
I'm trying to remember. Holden and Caden were saying that one of those they were hoping went the other way. Who'd North Texas play?
Navy.
Maybe they wanted Navy to beat North Texas to go ahead and give them a second loss because Navy's got a loss coming. I think that's what it was.
That's a good point.
Yeah. But I didn't have the foresight to see that at the time. But again, hey, man, I'm just glad to be here. Everything's fixed?
Should be. It was what I told y'all before we went on. That camera probably going to cause audio issues since I had to fix it earlier.
All right. Well, we hope it's fixed. If not, Jamie says he likes the echo.
Well, we'll turn it back on.
Mack McCarthy joins us. We'll recap the college football weekend. We'll talk college hoops. NASCAR, and more. Mack McCarthy joins us after this.
Carden looking for Hardy, and that is the record.
Hey Pirate fans, Tiebreakers is inviting everyone for a special meet and greet this Thursday with new ECU Hall of Famer Justin Hardy. Kick off homecoming and Hall of Fame weekend by getting a picture and an autograph with one of the best to ever wear the purple and gold. There will be a raffle for a chance to win a framed autographed Justin Hardy jersey, plus giveaways from our friends at Bud Light. Don't miss the fun this Thursday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Tiebreakers at Bell's Fork in Greenville. Go Pirates!
Shiny teeth in me. Hey Pirate Nation, this is Dr. Holly, owner of Pirate Dental. At Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Does your tooth hurt?
They fix teeth.
Chipped tooth?
They fix teeth.
Need a second opinion?
We fix teeth.
Need a crown, have a cavity? We fix teeth. Bottom line, at Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Call us today at 252-321-2500 or visit us at piratedental.com. Online appointments available. Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Go Pirates. Shiny teeth in me.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-1992. Go Pirates!
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting Pirates.
The right partner makes all the difference. For more than 185 years, we've forged personal relationships with our customers and communities, funding economic development and rallying around the causes that are important to our neighbors. With local bankers you know and trust, businesses and individuals throughout the Carolinas continue to choose United Bank. Proud to support the Pirates. Bankwithunited.com. United Bank. Member FDIC.
Wings Over Greenville is getting in the fall mood with their new pumpkin spice flavor. Pumpkin spice on chicken? Believe it! Their new pumpkin spice wings and tenders mix sweet, warm fall flavors with crispy, savory chicken. First-time app user? Get free boneless wings just for signing up. And when you order delivery through the app, you skip the middleman. No extra fees from third-party apps like Uber Eats or DoorDash. And don't forget, use the promo code PIRATE25 for 10% off your meal. So fly smart. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver.
Meet the Kawasaki Nav, our first ever personal transportation vehicle designed for cruising the good life. The Kawasaki Nav 4E puts the fun in functional with a premium, sporty design and comfort for the whole family. Fully electric and loaded with storage, modern tech, and more. The Kawasaki Nav won't just wow you, it'll wow the neighbors. Be the first to nav the neighborhood. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation. This is Lady Pirate Marissa, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Greenville Utilities Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs, and you can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation, and GUC will match all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. And is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. Contact the professionals at CopyPro, where they promise fast 3-hour service on all your office printing devices. Contact CopyPro today for a free office printing analysis to help you cut costs and boost efficiency. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 756-3175. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, gearing up for homecoming, Hall of Fame weekend. Shirley, can you call Coach Mack, by the way? Mack McCarthy. We've got 17, Dwayne Harris, coming up on the Brian Bailey Show on Tuesday. I believe we're going to talk to Shane Carden on this show on Tuesday.
Also, J-Bone's favorite person in the world, Tim Albin.
Yeah, I'm kind of doing something here, though. Sorry. So that has nothing to do with anything I'm talking about. But cool, Tim Albin will be on. That'll be fun. That's cute because
J-Bone will be tuned in.
We do a thing where it's like Jarrett's favorite coach, and it's kind of cute and funny. So that's fun. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Sorry.
I'm gonna start over. Okay.
Go ahead.
Gearing up for a big Hall of Fame weekend. 17, my all-time favorite Pirate, will be on the Brian Bailey Show coming up on Tuesday. I believe we're going to check in with Shane Carden on this program coming up Tuesday. Then on Thursday at Tiebreakers, Bells Fork, Justin Hardy will be there. A Hall of Fame meet and greet coming up 6 to 8 at Tiebreakers. You can get pictures and autographs with Deuce. And also there will be a raffle, signed Justin Hardy jersey, a lot of other cool prizes and giveaways. It's coming up 6 to 8. Go meet the soon-to-be East Carolina Hall of Famer Justin Hardy Thursday at Tiebreakers.
Man, it's going to be awesome. We had a Rajay meet and greet earlier this year, and I think this one's going to be as good. When's the last time Justin Hardy's been in town? But happy to have him this weekend and ready to see him be a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm. Well said, John. We go out to the Turner Home Team Live Line. You looking to sell your house fast without making any repairs? The Turner Home Team is a local home buying company. They buy houses as is. Justin and his team can provide you with a fast cash offer for your house today. Give them a call, 525-4780. I'm not just saying this because he's on the phone, because I'll be honest, I just wanted people to know I'm being honest. Mack McCarthy is not an East Carolina Hall of Famer. Okay? I'm just being honest. But if they had moments in the ECU Hall of Fame, no doubt his win over NC State, considering it's the biggest basketball win, you could argue the CAA championship in 93, but I'll say the win over NC State, the only win over an ACC team. They'll never come back here again because Mack beat them. If they put moments in the Hall of Fame, that would be in there.
He is in the Pirate Radio Wall of Fame.
That he is, and he joins us now. Hello, Mack McCarthy.
Hey, guys. How are y'all?
That was a shaky intro by me, but appreciate you joining us.
Worse. I've had worse.
All right, good. Good to hear. Coach Mack, man, we'll start real quick with college hoops, because what's your schedule looking like for this week and the coming weeks?
I just counted up. I have a game tonight in Blacksburg for Virginia Tech men versus Charleston Southern, and I'm here tomorrow for the women. Then I have UVA on Friday, and back here for the Tech women on Sunday. I have 25 games in the next 51 days.
Oh, wow. Nice. All right, a lot of games. The Tech men are getting some love, right? Are they a tournament team this year?
They are. They should be a tournament team. They signed a great player who could be a lottery pick next year named Neo Abdalis from Greece, won a world championship and was projected as a second rounder this year. He's projected as the number 12 guy in the draft by whatever that NBA draft thing is, and we'll see about that. And they have a guy that could have gone in the second round this year named Toby Lawal, who might be the best athlete in college basketball, 6'7", jumping jack kind of guy, and he came back for his senior year, and they could be pretty good. They both made big improvements. Them and Virginia both made huge improvements in the portal and in the off season, and some international kids for both of them. And the whole league, the whole ACC actually ought to be. They only got 4 teams, I think, in the NCAA last year. I'll be surprised if it's not 6, 7, 8, or 9.
Well, Mac, I heard someone speaking of this, and I wish I could give them credit, but I don't remember who it was. But I hadn't really thought about the NIL affecting this as much, but the international impact on college basketball that the NIL has had. I'm hearing just more and more an influx of international players that we'll see, and if, it's hit the NBA for a while now, but East Carolina has players from Australia. Is it Croatia? Well, yeah, if you want
over there.
Imajuru. But that apparently is now across college basketball, Mac, with a lot of international players.
Yeah, quite a few. UVA, who I have on Friday, has 3 international players, and really good players. And what it did was, a lot of those guys would not come over here because they were making money as kind of semi-professionals across the world, in a different structure of basketball. And now that they can get paid, and of course there's still some hoops to jump through, pun intended, to get them over here and get them their money. Like in the past, you couldn't pay them while they were on American soil, so you had to take a trip to the Caymans or a European trip in the summertime or whatever you had, or they had to work it out in their home country, that kind of thing. But I think some of those rules are changing too through some court cases. So, but yeah, you're going to see a big influx, just like the NBA has. You're going to see a bigger influx of international players at the college level.
Mack McCarthy joining us. Mac, by the way, I saw this earlier today, been asking what Kevin Keats is doing this year, and I said he'd be great for TV, and he will indeed be a part of ESPN and ACC Network. So Kevin Keats will be there and maybe taking a year off with coaching and getting back into it. Mac, do you have a storyline, a team, a player, a coach, conference, anything for novices getting back into college basketball to keep an eye on these first couple of weeks? Anything come to mind for you?
No, I think that the storyline for the season is, no matter where you're at, whether you're at East Carolina or here at Virginia Tech or at Duke or wherever you want to talk about across college basketball, you're not going to see great college basketball from the jump. Not from like today, the first day that you could play. You're going to see spots of great basketball, but you're not going to see consistently good basketball until January and February because of all these new pieces and new faces and people, even the returnees in new roles with new people around them. I think all the coaches are going to be struggling a little bit with that. I think offense in general will come across a little bit across the line, in terms of being good earlier. But I think defense is going to struggle for a while, and that won't be the same everywhere. But I think you're not going to see incredible basketball. You'll see exciting basketball, and you'll see spurts of great basketball, but you're not going to see that consistently good basketball until January and February in league play.
Mack McCarthy joining us. J-Bone, any college basketball questions before we move on?
Not really. I mean, with college basketball, I don't really know what's going on. I don't follow it closely during the offseason, so I'll have more questions as we get through the weeks.
I mean, there are a million games just today.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, I thought since ECU opened Tuesday that maybe Tuesday was the big night, but no. I mean, it's wall-to-wall college basketball going on right now.
And I kind of forgot that they do the 8 a.m. games until Mike Schwartz was like, yeah, if we weren't practicing right now, I'd be in my office watching these games. And I was like, oh, crap, I got something to watch.
And it goes into the late night, too, right?
Yeah,
on that
11
note,
o'clock tip.
Mac, do you have any weird times? Or are yours pretty normal college basketball tip-offs?
Mine are pretty good. Some of those tournaments like the Field of 68 that's playing early this morning, and some of those NIL-driven tournaments are playing all kind of times. But, no, mine are more routine. I've got a 7 o'clock tonight, a 6 o'clock tomorrow night, 7 o'clock on Friday, and 2 o'clock on Sunday.
There we go. Mack McCarthy joining us.
Jamie has a question in the Chili Water chat gang. He says, question for Mac, do you know much about IU's new basketball coach, Darian DeVries? Any feedback on him?
Well,
Drake, right?
He did a great job. He did a great job at West Virginia, and probably the biggest thing he's done to help Indiana basketball is bring his son, who is outstanding, who will be an NBA player. He was hurt last year. I don't think he played at all last season, but he's outstanding, and he's off to a good start just by bringing his son with him.
The Drake coach went to Iowa, right? That's what I was thinking of.
The what?
The Drake coach from Drake, he went to Iowa, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry. Yes.
There we go.
I knew he went somewhere in the Big Ten.
All right, Mac, East Carolina putting together their best performance of the season so far on the road at Temple, and 300 plus rushing yards. A great day for Caden Hauser. Defense did the job. Special teams once again with a trick play. Everything was clicking for the Pirates, and then now look, they've put themselves in a spot where if they win out, they got a shot to win a conference championship.
Yeah, we were talking about that game, that it could be dangerous and be on the lookouts. Well, they were clearly on the lookout, and now with a combination of Navy losing and Tulane losing and Memphis and South Florida beating up on each other, East Carolina is right in the picture. This is pretty exciting.
It is, and it is a crapshoot. We're going to have some awesome games in the American coming up these next few weeks. We've kind of gone over those teams: Navy, Memphis, North Texas, Tulane, USF, and ECU. How about beyond that? Now we're starting to scoreboard watch kind of even outside the American. James Madison, number 27 in the country. San Diego State, number 29 in the country. And, Boise gets hammered by my Valley boys, Fresno, the other day. But how about James Madison? How about a one-loss James Madison versus a two-loss Memphis or a two-loss South Florida? How about San Diego State? If they got Boise and Hawaii coming up, I believe, Coach Mack. So that would be, some decent wins on their resume. Is it a given the American champion goes, or do you give one of these other teams a chance to go to the playoff?
I tell you what, I think James Madison has a chance, and a lot of folks are talking about their coach Bob Chesney. Of course, some of that is his success. Some of that is the fact that Signetti came from there, and they want to see if somebody could duplicate coming from JMU. East Carolina fans would probably take exception to that train of thought. But JMU is in an awfully good shape, and not to criticize your weekly poll, because I think it's been pretty good all year, but I don't recall James Madison being in that poll very much this season.
They lost early on in a game that they were up against Louisville, and I basically went, I guess, undefeated teams, Mac, and if you beat a team, with a pulse, and James Madison's had a weaker schedule, I would say. So, all right, you can throw some eggs at me for not including JMU. I definitely will have them on there today.
We can have a reasonable discussion and be disagreeable.
There we go. We do that quite often. All right, let's stay kind of close to home, because wild weekend in the ACC, Coach Mack. First of all, Bill Belichick got him a win
on the road.
Golf clap for that at Syracuse. NC State ruins Georgia Tech's perfect season. Duke goes to Death Valley and wins there for the first time in my life. I think I heard 1980. First time in my life that has happened. And so, we had a wild, and Miami loses again. Wild weekend in the ACC. Who the heck is going to that championship game?
Nobody. I think and the craziest thing is Virginia's sitting up there undefeated in the league with a loss to NC State. Now, if that doesn't describe the chaos of college football, nothing does.
I did not even think about that.
Yeah, a non-con game.
Non-con. What a con that is.
Wow.
That's a solid win. I know you hate to talk good about the Cavs, but going to Cal, Mac, that's a good win for them.
Yeah, well, even Virginia Tech beat Cal, so I'm not sure how good that win was.
All right, fair enough.
But the fact that they're undefeated other than the NC State game is pretty impressive.
Very, very crazy.
That NC State game, man, there was no way State was losing that game. That's just a Dave Dorn game.
Yeah,
he's
Dave
on
Dorn.
the road.
That's what brings the fans
He's
back
getting
in on.
fired.
No, it doesn't.
I saw a guy in a State hat at the airport on Friday. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you leaving for? You got a top 10 team coming to town. He's like, I don't care.
Yeah, and I still think they don't care.
Job?
Huh?
Did it save his job?
No.
He retires. He doesn't get fired. They don't part ways. He just retires.
Okay.
I'm more Mac. Not that. I think it's a mutual deal. I really do feel like he's kind of ready to get out of there.
Yeah.
He's not ready to.
They'll go say
lose a paycheck.
We kind of want you to leave. He'll go. Okay, that's fine. I kind of want to leave too.
Yeah.
Well, let's go.
More surviving going on. Georgia survives Florida in Jacksonville, 24-20. That final score. So I went home after the Bud Light pregame tailgate. I took like a little 30-minute cat nap or whatever. Woke up, saw ECU had a halftime lead, and then checked my my gambling app, and I had money in it. And I'm like, did somebody give me a gift? It is my birthday. Maybe they gave me some birthday money. Somehow Vanderbilt had put up 21 points in the fourth quarter unanswered and covered the 3.5. Now, Texas survives. They lose 34-31, but that was a blowout and turned around pretty quickly. But Texas, you can put them on the survival list, Coach Mack. Notre Dame had to kind of sweat out Boston College a little more than they wanted to. And how about Oklahoma going on the road at Tennessee and winning? Some headline games there.
Oklahoma, Texas, and USC all stayed alive, in my opinion. And fortunately for me, you were talking about the Texas game. Fortunately for me, I had Texas minus 2.5.
Look at Sharp Mac over there. Well done, sir.
I need to brag about my upset of last week, too, that I picked on the show, because I did call Mississippi State over Arkansas.
Well done. Well done. Matt Rule, nice extension. He's lost, 2 straight since then?
Yeah. Raiola breaking his fibula doesn't help.
Is he like 0-29 against ranked teams?
Is that true? Is that right?
About right.
I think he is, or maybe Nebraska is in the last 5 years or something like that. But we were talking about James Franklin. What about Matt Rule?
Yeah.
Willie Fritz last week dominates Arizona State, loses to West Virginia at home this week.
That was crazy. That was a crazy score.
And lost for Houston. I
Yeah.
think for Houston's very good, though, to be honest.
Yeah. Mac, have you seen James Franklin around Blacksburg?
I heard he was here today.
Really?
Well, it could be as real as you want it to be.
Okay. What's the is he the front runner for the job?
I don't know whether he's the real front runner or whether they're just leveraging Auburn. I have no idea, but he has certainly been talked to. I can say that for a fact.
There we go. All right, let's look at some games coming up this week. Mac, how about this, J-Bone? Your team, preseason, Texas Tech.
Yes.
Hosting BYU.
I talked about it last week. Like, you can get game day at a Big 12 game 2 weeks in a row, and this is a big one, man. I think BYU, the Cinderella story, if you even want to call it that, comes to an end, man. Texas Tech is very good.
Guess the line on that game.
Where's it at?
BYU at Texas Tech.
Texas Tech 9.5.
Wow. Nice read there, Jared. 10.5.
Okay.
What do you think, Mac?
Well, Texas Tech is better, and it has been a great story for BYU, and they have overperformed, in my opinion, and they still may meet again in the championship game.
All right, we only got a few minutes left. We'll run through these. How good is A&M, Mac? I mean, Ohio State, Indiana deserve to be 1 and 2. Texas A&M is number 3 because they're undefeated. Do they deserve that 3? Can they go into Missouri and win?
Oh, I think they can. I think they probably will. And, I think they do. Based on performance, I think they deserve to be number 3.
Jarrett, you like Aggies?
Yeah, Aggies. I'm a big Mike Elko fan.
All right. Jarrett, what is the line in Iowa City, Oregon, at Iowa?
Oregon 13.5.
Not a good read, but I was kind of surprised at this one too. Oregon minus 5.5.
Wow. Iowa's been playing good football, man. Oregon, they allowed 7 points to Wisconsin. Iowa blanked them.
And we got an NFL total in this game, 43.5. Oregon at Iowa. Is that your upset pick, Mac?
No.
You like the Ducks?
I still like the Ducks.
All right.
Yeah, quack, quack.
LSU, Bama. Any chance we get the interim boost here?
I like it. LSU off a bye, too. I kind of really want to take LSU. I still go Bama, though.
Maxter?
Nussmeier's not 100%. They can't beat Alabama.
Ty Simpson's really good.
Who's LSU's interim? Did they announce?
Was it the O-line or D-line coach?
It's the defensive coach that got fired at Maryland, I think.
I was going to say, if it was the O-line coach, wouldn't that be Brad Davis, former Pirate assistant?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's still there or not.
I talked with our guy Joe Sloan a little bit.
Okay.
He's doing fine despite all the criticism.
Yeah, I hadn't messaged him. I didn't really know what to say. Like, hey, Joe.
How you doing?
At least you don't have to hang out with Brian Kelly anymore.
Yeah.
There's positives in everything. Mac, nobody will be I just love that this game's happening and nobody will know. Florida State at Clemson.
Is that on the CW?
It is on the ACC network.
Put it on the
relegated
CW.
to the ACC network.
It's not good enough for the CW.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both sue the league. They ought to have to play at 9 in the morning on the Cartoon Network.
By the way, Bill Belichick's on the CW.
Nice.
Stanford at North Carolina.
We're on the CW.
Give me Frank Reich, man.
CW. At least it was on YouTube TV.
I used to.
Yeah.
I like Dawson's Creek.
Correct.
I thought Pacey and Joey were going to get together. I always thought Dawson.
That's a dream come true for me.
Was kind of a punk. All right, Mac, do you want to say congratulations to our NASCAR champion here?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I it probably ought to have an asterisk, just like it should be for Larson.
Yeah, I agree.
He doesn't win the race and doesn't lead a lap, and he wins the championship. And you could be a Denny Hamlin hater, but you have to feel bad for the guy the way he lost that race. But yes, Mr. Jarrett, good job.
Thank you, Mac. 3 laps left. I would say with 5 or 4 laps left, it's like something's going to happen. There's no way Denny wins this race. And I feel like in the NASCAR offices, they're like, all right, we got a bomb planted in William Byron's tire. Denny's suing us. Let's blow it. And then, I mean, if you're in Denny's spot, you still go for 4 tires, right? I mean, I get that Larson, it's a good call in hindsight, only going 2, but I don't think Denny's team made the wrong choice there.
No, I don't either. And they very well could have been thinking about, look what Corey Hines did on Friday night. He took 4, and he restarted exactly the same place Denny did, went 7 wide on the first turn and made it work. So I don't begrudge the call whatsoever, even though everybody, of course, is second-guessing.
But I was sitting in the airport yesterday morning, and I was like, none of those 4 guys are winning this race. This is Blaney. It just seems like a Blaney race where he gets, I don't want to say screwed, but he misses his opportunity to make the championship 4, and then he wins the last race when it is kind of meaningless.
Yeah, he needed to win more for me. I know that.
Yeah.
Well, Mac, you have a big influence on me. I'm going to agree with you now. I no longer watch the NFL either, so I'm with you.
Well, I would take exception to that on one thing. That Bears-Bengals team was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Well, that was a college football game. What was going on at the end of that thing?
Holy cow, was that fun to watch.
It sucks because my daughter is a Joe Burrow fan, so she pulls for the Bengals, and her interest level is less than 1 out of 100. But I pulled her into my room, and I said, Lily, look at this. They got the onside kick. I was explaining to her how crazy that was, how it never happens. So she got excited, and they scored. And then I didn't think much of it, and I heard from the other room a few minutes later, my team didn't win. Like, she acted like I told her. I was like, no, another miracle happened against you. So I felt bad because, again, the chart they do with the win probability, that had to look like a EKG or something. That was crazy. But
one last thing before we let Mac leave. Hugh Freeze out at Auburn. Who's the top candidate, Mac?
Do I get any credit at all for saying that the loser of that game would be fired?
Oh yeah, you did say that. Loser leave town, Matt.
Yeah.
Well done. Yes, Mac, you get credit. We always give you credit.
Yeah, the guy from Arizona or Arizona State, whatever that guy's name is. He's
Dillingham?
Oh, the young kid?
Yeah.
Kenny?
Dillingham's coming home.
All right.
There we go. I meant to ask. Good point, Jared. Any other firings this weekend?
No, I think it was just Hugh Freeze.
Okay.
But ranked Washington goes to Wisconsin. Please fire Luke Fickell after that game.
All right. Luke
Fickell's got
Fickell.
a chance. Stoops still has a chance, too. That win in Auburn didn't do much.
Yeah.
He's on Mac's radar.
What was it, 10-7? Jeez.
Mac, when's your basketball game? When's your next game?
Tonight.
Where can we find you?
ESPN Plus.
All right.
ACC Network Extra.
We might turn you on at the Buccaneer Music Hall.
Oh, yeah.
Mac
Why not?
McCarthy.
Put it on there.
Appreciate you, Maxter. Thank you, man.
Thank you, guys.
There he is, Mac McCarthy, joining us on a Monday Pirate Radio Live. When we return, talk Pirate football with Aundrae Allison. Back with you after this.
I'm Nick White, and I approve this message. Nick White believes Greenville's future is bright, but City Council is distracted by sending $400,000 out of state for a human resources study, distracted by fringe issues while hiking property taxes, and distracted by our nation's flag burning $30,000 trying to bring it down. Our priorities are simple: fix the roads, recruit industry, pick up the trash, and when disaster strikes, respond fast. Show up for Nick White in District 4, paid for by the Committee to Elect Nick White.
Here with Brian Cook, the comptroller for Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. So many times people have problems with their automobile, and finding a service department that you can trust, not to upsell you on something you really don't need, but to go in, diagnose the problem, and solve the problem.
Yeah, we're really here to pass along any kind of savings we can to pirates in the area. We take pride in offering a discounted labor rate compared to some of the other places, but give the same quality that technicians can provide.
Greenville Motor Company, Greenville Auto World. Try us, trust us at driveherenow.com.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks on the patio. Join Down on Main every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
Hauser untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Caden Hauser, and the best way to relax after getting rowdy and dowdy is by having the most comfortable furniture from Bosick Sugg of Greenville. Every pirate needs a good night's sleep, and Bosick Sugg has a showroom full of quality mattresses from the top brands. Outfit your living room to watch every game with a sectional or lazy boy recliner. Pirates prefer Bosick Sugg, serving Eastern North Carolina since 1937, and a proud member of the Pirate Club for over 5 decades. Go Pirates!
For pest control that packs a punch, BAM! Call on the experts at BAM Pest Control.
Attention Greenville, BAM Pest Control is here to protect what matters most, whether it's your business, your home, or your peace of mind. They don't just eliminate pests, they knock them out. BAM Pest Control is #1 in insect control, rodent control, and yard services like fire ants and mosquitoes. BAM! You're insect-free, safe, and comfortable. Call the experts at BAM Pest Control on Hooker Road in Greenville, 252-751-3160. BAM!
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where all the locals go for Mexican food and fun. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's for the Gulf of Mexico every Tuesday. A huge 38-ounce lime margarita for only $8.99. On Wednesdays, all Mexican imports are only $2.99, and on Thursdays, it's half-price house margaritas. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
And you're laughing about it?
I'm not laughing.
You think it's funny, huh?
He just made a joke about your quarterback whose arm broke off his body last night.
I didn't make a joke. I was genuinely concerned. Like, oh, what happened to him?
As you said with a smirk.
I know. Both of you guys are a-holes. It's fine. I wish I cared enough to get mad, but I don't. Look, I said yesterday that I was going to get up one more time and put everything I had into the game. I put a jersey on, like Warren Sapp said.
And then you took a jersey off like Antonio Brown.
Yeah. Ran around the yard.
Put up the peace sign.
But yeah, I got up for the game and immediately got down. And it is over. I heard Marshawn Flagmemore also got hurt last night. So we are donezo. And now it's not like a rebuild, but we got the oldest team in the league and a lot of cap room. So we're going to have to do some work this offseason. Yeah. I say this offseason. There's so much season left.
Don't let that cap room fool you. They probably won't spend it.
Thanks, Jarrett. That's just what I need to hear.
The draft picks are where you got to look at, man.
Yeah. So my season's over. I'll root for Chandler's team to be okay, I reckon.
I appreciate your text yesterday, by the way. Thank you.
That's the kind of person I am. I look out for my buddies. The best, and I'll talk about it with Aundrae here, best win of the NFL season by any team this year, Panthers winning in Lambeau. Prove me wrong. You can't. Maybe the Raiders winning in New England.
Yeah, rain.
But that was a shocking victory by the Panthers yesterday. We'll talk NFL in the 5 o'clock hour with Alex Harper. Just kidding. He's not going to be here.
I just saw the text say, dude, I'm completely sorry.
I'm deeply sorry.
I'm deeply sorry.
That is a heck of a way to start a text. I mean, I can't be mad at the guy for saying that, right? He's got some work duties. I'm going to say, no problem, my guy. Is that a good response?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Oh my God. Very respectful.
So, Noah Harp will have our new Blue Pirate Report. Blake Harrell comments coming up in the 5 o'clock hour, and maybe we'll show a little respect to Mike Schwartz.
Yes.
You going to basketball tomorrow night,
just
John?
the ultimate respect.
Do you have tickets anymore?
Nope.
Yikes. If you go, I'll go.
I don't think I'm going.
All right, then no. But I do want to see it. I usually go open at night.
I know. I might go. I'm not sure yet.
I know a guy. If you need tickets,
I'll be there.
Yeah, but you'll be working. You're not going to be tarps offing with me and Chandler.
I might.
You're not.
Yeah, I'm not.
All right, let's get to my interview with Aundrae Allison. He is fired up about what the Pirates did on the football field on Saturday. And here's my chat with Aundrae.
All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live to talk about a big Pirate victory is Aundrae Allison, who joins us from the Charlotte area, with Charlotte coming to Greenville this coming up weekend. Aundrae, how you doing, man?
I am doing great. Man. Hey,
big victory for us. Momentum is switching on our side. We're looking very favorable right now.
Man, last game we talked about ECU throwing for 300, running for 200. Let's see some more of that. They switched it up against Temple, over 300 rushing yards and over 200 passing yards, and that is a winning formula, Aundrae. That offense was cooking, and most importantly, got going early. First possession of the game, coming off the bye. They were a little shaky last time around. This time, got 7 on the board immediately.
Yes, and we talked about them having a fast start, and they definitely did that. No, I was happy to see that, and it's just looking like one of them things. Like you can see the players start to really get into like the groove of like accepting their roles as well, and the identity of our team is crystallizing a lot better than in the past. But definitely seeing that rushing attack, that's gonna be hard to stop whenever you got to like pregame and pre-plan for us. You can't just make us one dimensional like how we was early on in the season.
And it just feels good, Aundrae, to have a complete team win like ECU had on Saturday, because the Temple had a couple of possessions there where they scored and got things tied up. But other than that, the defense had a hell of a game. Offense was clicking all day. More special teams magic as well. So you had all the phases clicking in one ball game.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. You can feel like when I watch our team now, you can see kind of like that. It's in the earlier parts of the year, we didn't really truly know who he was, right? And I'm sure it's not just the coach's fault, but a lot of it has to do with just players being able to accept, where they stand on the team and the value that they bring by just, you got to sacrifice. You might have to give up something, but now everybody is rolling and clicking, and they're fully engulfed in the roles and all the game plan strategies that coaches asking them to carry out for them.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. The players have to accept it, and I do think the coaches, at least the way it looked and how we talked every week on the postgame show, I don't know if the coaches knew exactly what they wanted every player's role to be, especially with the running backs. That's kind of settled itself a little bit. We've been asking for more Yannick Smith, got him involved with 100 yards, 2 touchdowns on Saturday, and they still spread it out. And I guess when you're spreading it out and it's not working, we can criticize, but I got to say, I love seeing, I think we had like 10 players rush the ball on Saturday, 10 to 12 catch a pass. So that's when things are going well.
Yeah, and you know what? Another thing is like sports and everything in life, you get inspired by just having like certain experiences. I feel like now just like playing a team like Tulane in the past, and how diverse they was as far as like getting people in positions and spreading it out and doing things like that. They already had that kind of identity going into the game against us, but you start to see it on film. You're like, well, we can adopt some of that too. We can tweak this, tweak this. So that's how I feel like our team is, like I said, coming together, because sometimes you need that inspiration from an outside source to kind of like help you mold whatever you're trying to do. So that's how I looked at this Temple game just like that. I'm like, this looks kind of like we got some inspired, pieces from here or there from Tulane and other teams in the past.
Aundrae, you've been consistent all year. I think maybe while you were frustrated against State and BYU and Tulane, the losses, you've said all year, we've got the guys, we've got the pieces, we got the parts. We just got to put it together. And on that note, seeing downfield plays to Anthony Smith, seeing Yannick get in the end zone, the tight ends continue to make big plays. You got to love what you see from that skill position, the receivers and tight ends group.
Absolutely, because I'm just spoiled. ECU, I'm spoiled by high performance at the skill position, right? So early on, just seeing it kind of not be exactly where that bar is that we've set over the course of these, past now at least 2 decades of just this consistent play in the skill position area. This is exactly what I feel like our team is known for. I think the defensive thing is kind of like, it's not one of those things that people are like, okay, I can see, ECU defense being great. No, it's like who's on the outside making plays and yards after the catch and things like that. So I'm spoiled. I've been wanting it. And now our team is just like delivering exactly where they're supposed to be. And the trajectory for us is just going in the right direction. We're going up right now.
Aundrae, this is a perfect, I watch a lot of sports in general, but college football, you look at trap games and look-ahead games and things like that. This would be a perfect example of that for ECU, having Memphis in a couple of weeks at home, 4 o'clock, ESPNU, Memphis ranked and winning ball games. But this next opponent, Charlotte, who's not good this year, has ECU's attention because of the previous 2 years. If anybody on this ECU team is taking Charlotte likely, all they need, taking them lightly, I should say, all they need to do is look at what happened last year and the year before. I know Blake Harrell really wants this game. I know the players who have been around really want this game. You have lost to what we think should be an inferior opponent the last couple of seasons. So I love that that's the matchup here because I know ECU is fully motivated to go play this one at home.
Yes, for sure. I mean, UNC Charlotte, the program is so new. It's kind of like, it's bad to say it, but it is almost like an insult to lose to them because they haven't, they don't have the history and all the things that we have as a program. And those 2 losses, it was just the way that we lost. It was just like, I can't even believe that score, or I can't believe we like underperformed like that. But yeah, you got to go into this game with a extra chip, and just be looking forward to put up some big numbers and impose your will because, like I said, it's just one of those things. You feel it like when you're playing teams that are new or they're not as established. You kind of have that like competitive edge over them, and I want us to impose our will on them because we got to pay them back definitely for the last 2 years, and we're going the right direction. Everybody is focused, and it's just not one of those games to overlook. We can't be looking too far ahead.
At the time of this recording, I have not looked back. I've never wanted to look back at last year's score. Do you remember how many points they put on us, Jarrett? 55.
Listen, there's no excuse. No excuse for that.
And Aundrae, who was the defensive coordinator for that game? Our head coach now. So he wants to make up for last year.
Yeah, I mean, but I can't just blame. Thinking about that, and how the coach tenure last year, how it ended, or whatever when the new coach came in. It's a lot of things that like make you play like that, and it could just be starting from the top up. Obviously, if the voice is lost in the locker room and coach isn't connecting any longer, players will shut it down. Especially dealing with new age players, is a little bit different. So I mean, I definitely know for a fact they don't have more athletes than us, but it could have just been something mental. Players are just tapped out. They don't feel like, their voice is being heard or whatever, or they're not being used in the right way. So all of those things had to go into consideration. But now with the coach that we have now, you can see everyone wants to really play hard. Because that's one thing you can't take away. It's like the effort has always been there this whole season. Even when he took over, the effort just cranked up. So I think we got all the right pieces right now to make a big splash and end the season strong.
Yeah, and things around us helped us out this weekend too, Aundrae, with Tulane and Navy losing. Now you've got a logjam of one-loss teams in the American, and East Carolina is a part of that. And we tried the best we could to do a preliminary crunch of the numbers, and all we really came away with, if ECU wins out, there's a pretty good shot that they'll play in a championship. It's still dependent upon what happens with, Navy and North Texas and South Florida and Memphis and all those other teams. But if we do our part, we got a really good shot to be there at the end.
Yes, and that's a great feeling when you're on the team and that, because I'm more than sure coach is going to highlight that, right? But no, that's a great feeling to know, because early on you take some L's and you almost can like have that doubt creep into your mind. You don't think that you could like finish strong, or going into the season, you had these high expectations. You might take a few L's early on in the conference, and you should have won the game. But no, I feel like it's timing up the right way, and that's the tricky part too, because like sometimes if you start off early, like you're winning and you're like Navy and you're undefeated, and then sometimes you can have like something creep in to where you just start being complacent and thinking you can't be beat, and you have those games that just you should have won, but you lose them, right? So now we've got all that early. We should have won games out of our way, and we're going into the latter part of the season with just like that focus and that intensity that we need.
Pirates have those conference championship aspirations. Another team in our state does as well. Aundrae, Duke, who knocks off Clemson at Clemson for the first time in my life. I heard last time they won was like 1980 or something.
Wow.
And they are in a pretty good spot right now. North Carolina picks up a win. They go up and beat Syracuse. Miami loses again, and And how about NC State knocking off undefeated Georgia Tech? So just a wild weekend even around these parts in the ACC in college football.
Yeah, I love seeing that though. I love seeing how, all the teams are really, it's like in the past, I remember watching, people play against Duke and you're like, you already know who's going to win, but just seeing how they've been able to turn their program around and like the polarity all across the board, it makes the sport even more, exciting. And like, then that helps also with just how they've been able to incorporate betting and things of that nature. So the NIL is very helpful. I know it takes a huge hit and people don't like it and players are getting paid all of this, but it does help provide a landing spot for people who are probably like, high tier players who wouldn't be playing on another roster. They'd be like, third or fourth string. They can go to a Duke or they can go to a Georgia Tech or, whatever, and just balance out the conference. Like, and I think that's the biggest part that I take away from it. I love how the freedom and the flexibility allows players to get their just due on the national scene like that.
From a fan's perspective, I mean, this is the way I feel. I guess I could see it as a negative for the team you root for because you start to like a guy, he plays well, and then boom, he's going to go somewhere else and improve his either financial situation or maybe championship situation. But as a viewer of college football as a whole, I love it because it has just made things crazy. I think it makes the games week to week more entertaining. There's more parity. There's more chances for upsets like in college basketball. So I've kind of put that out. I know some fans don't like it as a whole, but I think I can kind of compartmentalize it a little bit where watching week to week, it's fascinating to see.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Cliff, it's just because we get accustomed to seeing players stay and like building that connection to them as you see them go from freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. But the reality is it was already happening. It's just like in a different way. So take, for example, like Lane Kiffin, right? Ole Miss. It'll be impossible for me to see him not go to LSU, right? But I mean, the average sports fan is still a football fan. It's like if you're an Ole Miss fan, you're Ole Miss fan. It's not like I'm only a Lane Kiffin fan and I'm a separate player fan. It's like no, we've already been seeing it. It's just like it was just more acceptable. Coaches could do it. They could go from Notre Dame to this, and it's like, oh yeah. But now that the players are doing, it's so new. It's just kind of like it's creating a high level of discomfort because we're not used to it yet. But the more you start to see it, it's going to be easier for us to digest it.
Oh, 100%. It's hard for folks to change when it's been one way for so long. Yeah. But I've never gone and I joke about it a lot, the not a true pirate, somebody will say if somebody leaves or whatever. Like I've never got into that loyalty mess because, like you said, the coaches are loyal to their families. And by that, I mean, they're getting the biggest paycheck they can to support themselves and their families. I mean, people are loyal out there, but not necessarily loyal to a school. So I've never said, the players shouldn't leave or whatever because the coaches have been doing it forever. But anyway, it's you hit it on the nail there kind of at the end. It's just college football was the same for so long, and then I feel like we just had drastic changes overnight,
Yeah, and that's all it is. Honestly, like the play, like the youth play has a huge impact on it too. Because that's how I know basketball changed. Because AAU has a huge impact on why those players start moving around like that. Like take like the LeBrons and Durant, they were used to switching AAU teams all the time. So when they got to the NBA, they just like it's just a jersey, So and that's the same thing with like football. You could be on one flag football team early on, and then the next time you look around, like this coach come and recruit you, you're over there now. So they're not as connected to teams like how it was in the past because there's more opportunities than options.
100%, man. I've said that too. We share a lot of same thoughts, Aundrae. You just say it better than I can. But you're 100% right, man. These guys are on different teams every year with different players. They go join their buddies. They get mad at a coach, go play for a different AAU team or whatever, and then as they keep advancing and they do it at that level too. So you're all over it, man. All right, Aundrae, real quick, want to talk some NFL. I sent you that picture before the Washington game
I
last
love that
night.
picture.
I went all in. Aundrae talks about my Washington hats. I had to go Redskins helmet last night, and it did not help. We got our ass kicked by Seattle. But I'm going to say it again. I love when teams feed their best players. Sam Darnold knows that Jackson Smith and Jigba is his guy. So what do? They force feed him. And I hated to see it against my team, but, man, I love when teams get their best guy the ball, and they do that every week with him.
Oh, yes, they do. And I love the schemes that they run because when I'm watching the game, I always watch either how hard it is or how easy it is for a player like Smith and Jigba to get the ball, right? And I don't feel like he has to work but so hard because the scheme, like the concepts are just so clever. It's so easy because, I mean, you got to think with Sam Darnold back there, he has a lot of experience, and I'm sure, the coordinators and all the coaching staff, they're super familiar with one another. So they already know his strengths and weaknesses. He's not having to do but so much. But the way that he gets the ball, it's just so graceful. It's not like forced, and it's not like raggedy, and it's not, putting your team in a bad position because you're still playing defense and special teams. But he's being fed the ball with great, clever play calls too. And it's amazing to see. It's so smooth and easy. And I think seeing that type of stuff with Sam Darnold being able to go out there and get that opportunity, it seems like he's playing with a chip too, because he probably felt like he should have been still a Viking. So
right,
you can see his play has definitely up the ante. But I was shocked that they put that many numbers up on the Redskins. I'm not gonna lie.
Speaking of the Vikings, awesome win, J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings. And you know what? Unfortunately, I'm going to overshadow it because I've been saying all year the best college football win of this year by any team was Indiana going into Oregon and win. Best NFL win this year by any team, I think the Panthers going to Lambeau. Packers were really good at home and certainly a contender in the NFC. For the Panthers to go on the road win that game after getting crushed by Buffalo, man, that says a lot, man. A ton of credit to what Carolina did yesterday.
Yes, I'm starting to see their change. They're changing like their morale and their like that old Panther mentality is kicking in too. You can feel it in the city. I'm not gonna lie, Cliff. More people are talking about it. When on Sundays you're seeing more people wear Panthers jerseys and stuff. Like in the past when they wasn't that good, whoever we were playing, that's the jersey you would see when you go in the grocery store on a Sunday. But it's just amazing. You're right. That was a great win. And it's shocking, though, to me because Green Bay, every time you kind of like start riding the bandwagon and looking at Jordan Love like he's this or that, they always have like that game that they should have won that kind of like disproves how you feel about them. Because early on, you remember they were the favorite. People were like, they have the best team in the league, et cetera.
Yeah.
But now, that just goes to show you like how the NFL is. It's like, I'm not surprised by anybody winning or losing any longer. It's any Sunday, but that was a huge win for them for sure.
Aundrae, we'll wrap it up with ECU Charlotte. Pirates are 4-touchdown favorites at home against Charlotte. What kind of outcome you anticipating for Saturday?
Blowout for sure. We shouldn't even let them think that they could play with us, but no, we got to just keep riding this momentum. I think we're on to something, and everything is gelling and everything has came together. So let's just keep riding it out. And all the sports bettors out there, I'm sure that they're going to be happy with the results of this game. But yeah, we can't allow UNC Charlotte to keep getting the best of us. That's just enough is enough already.
And let's put on an offensive show for Shane Carden, Justin Hardy, and Dwayne Harris, who will be here for homecoming and Hall of Fame weekend as well. So that'd be cool.
Yep,
all right, Dre. Enjoyed it as always, man. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, sounds good. I'll talk to you later, Cliff.
Aundrae Allison joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. We'll take a break, come back, have more for you. Mike Schwartz. We'll have our New Blue Pirate Report. Hear what Mike Schwartz had to say 1 day ahead of tipping off the 2025-26 season. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after this timeout.
My name is Mildred Atkinson Council, and I'm running for mayor of Greenville. Greenville is more than a city, it's our home. Together we'll make housing affordable, support our homeless, improve public safety, fix food insecurity, strengthen economy and infrastructure. We'll also invest in programs that improve health and wellness. We are only as strong as our foundation, our people. Early voting, October 16th through November 1. Election day, November the 4th. Vote Mildred Axon Council, a brighter future. Everybody's name.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
Make things happen this year with a new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment, you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville is under new management with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Come on down and purchase the vehicle of your dreams today at Doug Henry of Greenville. Right on the corner, right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Go Pirates!
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates.
Terrain changes, seasons change, but Honda ATVs, they show up ready. The 2026 4Trax Rancher, Foreman, and Rubicon are back, just as reliable as ever, with available four-wheel drive, automatic DCT, and independent rear suspension on select models. There's a Honda built for how you ride. Visit Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville today, and count on a Honda to get it done. For your safety, read the owner's manual, and always wear a helmet and eye protection. Honda ATVs are for riders 16 years and older.
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
This Chris Johnson, CJ2K. You listen to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington has everything you need for game day or any other day for men and women. Whether it's dress, casual, or even a formal occasion, Russell's has you covered. Russell's has served Eastern North Carolina and beyond for over 40 years with quality clothing and personal service. Russell's Clothing on Main Street in downtown Washington. And Tiebreakers is inviting everyone for a special meet and greet this Thursday with new ECU Hall of Famer Justin Hardy. Kickoff homecoming and Hall of Fame weekend by getting a picture and an autograph with one of the best to ever wear the purple and gold. There's going to be a raffle for a chance to win a framed autographed Justin Hardy jersey. Plus, we'll have giveaways from our friends at Bud Light. Don't miss the fun this Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. at Tiebreakers at Bell's Fort in Greenville. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Oh, yeah.
That guy.
Danny Reed.
Chandler and I. What's up, Chandler? Hi. Chandler and I were just going over the scenarios of what Ian Eagle would be saying if ECU was playing in the NCAA tournament in round one. And it was fun. It's fun to dream, you know?
It's fun to role play.
All right.
Yeah.
So the Pirates will tip off the season tomorrow night against Georgia Southern. J-Bone, what is the starting lineup?
All right, well, Trevi LeBeau, we got an update from him from Mike Schwartz today. Really nothing, not really an update. He just talked about his injury.
He's on crutches.
Yeah. So no Trevi, most likely. I'll go Corey Calker, Jordan Riley, Reed Kaysen, Gio Imajuru, and I guess with no Trevi, you go Jay Shane at the 3? Because, I mean, we talked about it a few weeks ago, maybe he'd be the spark plug off
I like
the bench.
him being the sixth man, the spark plug.
So I'll go those 5.
All right. Chandler, your thoughts on what's your vibe check?
I have no idea.
What's your vibe check for EC basketball?
Probably 5.
What does that mean?
5 out of 5?
Like, I'm excited, but at the same time, I feel like it's just going to be your same old ECU basketball season.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to think otherwise. It's
so
another
I'm right
year.
there. I'm right there in the middle.
Most wins since joining the American Conference last year. Most conference wins.
Oh, I know. I was here last year.
Yeah, but I feel like we're going up. I feel.
But how?
It's just a feeling.
Is it the same feeling you had about the Raiders going into the year?
No.
This is different.
Because that's delusion. That is, I got to buy in to be a fan of this team.
But you think in ECU basketball.
This is work. This is not me being a fan, even though it is my favorite team to cover. I do love going to Minji's. But I think there should be a little bit of optimism.
And what does that mean? What would constitute a good year for you?
Match we had 18 wins last year. Match that or do better.
Okay, but no postseason.
We're going dance. Win 2 conference tournament games this year.
Okay, I'm down with that. Yeah, that would be fun.
That's
Make a little run
fun.
in the conference tournament. Let's hear what Mike Schwartz had to say on our New Blue Pirate Report. The technicians at New Blue stand ready to face any challenge that time or the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best, and New Blue is ready to help with any electrical, plumbing, and HVAC needs. You can contact them right now, newblue, NUblue.com. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. Here is the head basketball coach of the Pirates, Mike Schwartz.
Yeah, just exciting day. Obviously, games have already started this morning. 8 a.m. there's games starting, and then another game at 11 here, not too far away in Rock Hill. So great day, and I know the country's excited for college basketball to start.
You guys watch this 8 a.m. game. I know you're getting your team ready, but you try to watch it throughout the day.
You know what? If we didn't have practice right now and we weren't getting ready to go, and I would 100% have it on, without a doubt. It doesn't work out today, but I think by the time our practice ends, St. Bonaventure is actually playing a team that will play down the line. So I'm pretty sure we'll flip it on. I think it's on YouTube, these first couple games in the Field of 68 event. But it's all day today. It's an awesome day, just games all day. You know, normally we'd love to be playing on the first night also. But there's a lot of teams that go into Tuesday night and play. But just a good time of year for college basketball.
Feels like it's been a while since you guys have been in the Minji's. Starting to feel the juices for tomorrow.
100%, without a doubt. And I know our guys are really excited, as I know Georgia Southern will be, and any team that's getting an opportunity to start their season. You know, you think back to the summer and you feel like it's so far away and you play, and then you get the preseason and you think, you know, you've got so much time, and coaches always want more practice time, but you say it's so far down the line, and now here it is. And now we got one more practice left until our first game.
What have you been trying to hone in on here these last couple weeks leading up into game time?
It's still, especially early in the season, but you guys know, kind of our philosophy. You just have to find a way to get better every day. You have to focus on yourself and getting better, and particularly early in the season where you don't know quite as much about the opponents that you're going to get to play because, you based a lot of stuff on last season, and so many rosters are different. So we're just continuing trying to get better every day at what we have to be strong in.
Coach Southern, we saw this coaching staff a few years ago. About their style of play.
Man, really challenging, just play really fast. They're disruptive on defense. They'll change defenses some, but team that's going to play 5 out, 4 out, running trenches and trying to create disruption and turnovers on defense so they can get out and run. They shoot the basketball. They'll have 5 shooters out there at any given point, a lot of time 4 or 5 shooters. So it's a real challenge because different than how we play in a lot of ways. So that will be something that will be tested greatly right off the bat.
I was going to ask you, I want to play bigger this year, and obviously you may have an advantage there, but they may be quicker. Is that just something to wait to see how it plays out?
I think we have to wait and see because you don't get a chance to see anything from this season. So I don't know, man. They could come out and they could play big. They could come out, they could play small, they could play fast. They could change up what they do. We could change up what we do. Everybody's got a plan, but when you finally get to see another opponent, obviously we had a couple opportunities to do that in scrimmage settings. But it's different now. The lights are on. It's real. It counts. And so you're just trying to make those adjustments as the game goes. They're going to play to their identity. We're going to play to our identity. And then you have to adjust as long as it goes.
How is Corey adapting to the Division I speed? I know he's not seen an actual game, but you guys have had those 2 scrimmages about him.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. And, the biggest thing is he practices the right way. Corey takes it so serious the way he practices every day. So regardless of scrimmages, if he struggled or had success, all that's irrelevant. Corey's going to continue to get better as he gets Division I experience, as you said. But he does it every day in practice. And if the guys do it every day in practice, they'll grow at the pace we need them to.
So I pictured Trevi on crutches last week. Just how's the whole team's health going in tomorrow?
Yeah, we know Dahi Quinn and Grant Smith, will have medical red shirts this season. So for sure they will not be playing. Trevi right now is banged up. I think a lot of teams are dealing with injuries here and there. It's a long preseason, and we'll kind of just have to see how it is for Trevi and how it goes for him.
Rotation-wise, how many guys you'd like to play, or is that again a feel thing?
Probably a feel thing. Yeah, I do. I definitely have it. But as injuries will dictate, that changes the amount of guys sometimes you can play. We'd love to be able to play 9-10 guys. That would be ideal with the pace we want to play, the way we want to play defense. If there's guys that are banged up, that's going to shrink the rotation a little bit. Some guys are going to get more heavier minutes. Maybe some guys that maybe weren't going to play may have to step in. But again, that's something that over the first couple weeks of the season, not just tomorrow night, over the first couple of the weeks of the season, we will figure that out because what happens in between those lines on game night is going to determine a lot as the guys react to that stuff.
All right, there is Mike Schwartz. One thing Jamie put in the Chili Water Check game that I do agree on: whistles, squeaking shoes. It's that time. I do like the gnat sound.
Yeah, that's all I could hear, and man, it sounds great. And Pirate Hoops is back tomorrow.
Well, Chandler, you said you don't know how you feel. I mean, Mike Schwartz right now sounds like he doesn't know how. I mean, we got to play some real games, I guess, to see what we got here with this team.
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead.
So I see more talking about. I mean, like last year, it took a little while, like till January, for these guys to really gel, and you're seeing that a lot just across college athletics. I mean, hell, our offense hasn't started to click on in the football team till the Tulsa game, really. So,
yeah, but other teams are gelling too, and so
yeah,
let's go ahead and win the games,
absolutely,
because they're gelling just like we're gelling.
And I just want to go into conference play with a respectable record. And let the losses be losses that we're supposed to lose to, I guess. Whether that's Michigan State, Carolina, St. Bonaventure, whatever. But the games that we're supposed to win, let's win those games.
All right.
Let's not go back to North Alabama, who beat us last year.
Here's what would make me happy preseason. Don't lose your 20-point road game to Richmond or UNCW. More likely Richmond than UNCW. Like maybe
like George Mason.
We're gonna get up for UNCW. Do we play George Mason?
I'm just that's an example.
Well, I'm talking about real games, Chandler, that we're about to play. Let's forget the hypotheticals here. Let's talk about games we're gonna play.
All right.
Let's beat Buffalo at home.
I'm talking about Saturday. I don't want to lose by 24 to Richmond.
Yeah.
Win that game.
I don't want to lose at home to Charleston Southern or to Presbyterian. Like, take care of those teams at home. You know, we're not going to win at North Carolina. I don't expect to. We're not going to beat Michigan State. I don't expect to. Bonnie's, hey, let's play them tough. Let's try to win that game.
The way their defense played inside the paint today in that first half, especially, I get it's the first game. But I think
you haven't seen us play.
No, but I've seen them play, and there's some holes.
All right. What would make me happy is don't do the same thing ECU basketball's done my entire life and get blown out on the road and lose a home game that leaves you scratching your head. If they do those things differently than they've done in the past, I will think that this is going to be a different season.
Absolutely.
That's where I'm at right now. Beat Georgia Southern tomorrow night. And then, Richmond, that's an early fulcrum. I'm calling it an EF.
Early fulcrum.
Yeah. It's an EF game.
So if they lose Saturday,
EFG.
You're done.
I'm not done. I'm just saying, okay, this is it. This is what I expected. This is ECU basketball. This is the ECU basketball I've watched my entire life. Go on the road, get our ass kicked by somebody.
Yeah.
You guys have anything?
I mean, no, just win the games you're supposed to win. When that's happened every single year. There's games, like you said earlier, that we leave and go, why did we lose this game? And there's been every year where we'd say that, leaving Minji's, not just watching, I hate to bring this up, but George Mason in the past. We've lost by 20-some points to George Mason on the road.
And how about this?
Let that not happen at Richmond this week.
I'll make a happy trade-off. If you lose to Richmond by 20, you can kind of make it up to me another way. Win every home game in the preseason, in the non-con.
Yeah.
Because at least then we can get up here and say ECU undefeated at home. Go see them. Because people go out to Minji's. It might be their first trip, and they see them lose to North Alabama. They're probably not going to come back. They're probably going to say, boy, this is bad.
Yeah, just based off name alone, they're going to have that reaction. They're not going to go and watch the rest of North Alabama season.
No, only me and you did that.
And quality loss.
They were great. They were in their conference championship. But then again, was it a quality loss? We're East Carolina. We like to talk about conferences and stuff. Our conference should beat the Atlantic Sun Conference.
Yeah.
I don't think Tim Pernetti is saying, well, that's a heck of a North Alabama team. No. I don't care about North Alabama. Win your home games. Win your home games. Make people want to go see you play. And here's another way you can make people go see you play. Give out rally towels.
Yeah.
Shout out ECU. First 1,000 fans get rally towels.
The rally towels are the floor.
I think they're pretty sweet. And I normally hate stuff like this.
Jamie said Jeff Nadeau gave ECU basketball a little love today on Bet US, which he capitalized the BET US. And Mike P said, what's Nadeau doing on BET? That's funny. Let's take a break. We'll come back, wrap up hour number 2. Coming up hour 3, we'll continue our new Blue Pirate Report, talking football. Hear what Blake Harrell had to say on this Monday. We are back with you. Did you say somebody hates rally towels?
I said I love them, and I normally hate stuff like that. I hate rally towels, but like some of the stuff they do like that, I feel like it's kind of silly some of the times.
Joe's
like a Hawaiian shirt.
That was decent.
That's fun. What are you talking about, man?
The hat that fit nobody last year. That was... Yeah.
I mean, it's just... I used to watch, like, Pawn Stars. I always found it fascinating that, like, they would get that stuff to work. Like, I always thought it was just a collectible. Like, I got this old cannon. And they're like, all right, we'll take it if it works. And they'll go fire it off. Like, that hat... That hat is not to wear. It's like a collectible.
Okay.
But you're like, dang, Rick on Pawn Stars. You're like, I want to wear that hat.
I know a hat guy.
Let's test this thing out.
Nope, don't fit. All right.
You remember the collectible, like, Coke bottles that nobody.
Yeah, I still got some. Jared wants to drink.
Yeah, he's like, dude,
Oh,
why
these
don't you
things suck.
Why don't you drink this?
It lost its taste. It's flat.
It's from 1983.
I can't wipe my body with this rally towel. It's way too small for a beach
Let's
towel.
test it out.
I took it to the beach. I laid on all sand. I had one little spot on my back.
Just my two little butt cheeks.
All right, Joel says, who's starting tonight for the women's team? I'm going to go
Aundrae Hutton,
Olivia, Aundrae, Jayla, Bobby. And let's go Kiana. There's my starting five for ECU women's basketball. Back with you after this.
Hi, this is Will Bell, and I'm running for Greenville City Council at large. Let me be clear. My opponent voted for a tax rate that caused the highest tax bills in Greenville's history, hurting families and small businesses. What's even worse, my opponent supported suing a private business to take down the American flag. That is not leadership. That is a disconnect from Greenville values. I believe in lower taxes, personal freedom, and respect for what our flag stands for. It's time for common sense leadership. I'm Will Bell, and I would be honored to earn your vote.
Paid for by the committee to elect Will Bell.
This is Dr. Anthony Skalick from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes of ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com and go Pirates.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-1992. Go Pirates.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
The holidays are right around the corner, and there's no better gift than the gift of confidence. At Beauty Bar Medi Spa, we'll help you glow all season long. From Botox, dermal fillers, to facials and advanced laser treatments, our expert team delivers results that make you feel radiant, refreshed, and holiday party ready. And the best part, your journey begins with a free consultation, personalized just for you. Don't wait, the holidays are coming fast. Call Beauty Bar Medi Spa today or book online. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, because glowing skin is always in season. Go Pirates!
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Every team knows that the 2-point play can be a winning move. That's why I'm here. State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer and my team are here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score some savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Timothy Sawyer, at 493-0002 today.
The very best bagels in Greenville are at Bagel Man. Bagel Man is open every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner until 8 p.m. If you're a person on the go, place your order ahead of time online at ncbagelman.com. Start your day with a breakfast sandwich or dine in for lunch with a tuna melt, pastrami sandwich, panini, or specialty wrap. And everyone loves Bagel Man's fresh-made desserts and pastries. Bagel Man is where Pirate Nation fuels up for game day or any day. Bagel Man, 1904 Fire Tower Road in Greenville.
This is Marcus Crandall, former ECU Pirate and Grey Cup champion.
And you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Overtime Tavern is located at 1011 South Charles Boulevard, right across from the Sheetz gas station, and is your go-to for all the game day action. Come hungry and leave happy with Philly cheesesteaks, glizzies, juicy burgers, and wings that bring the heat. Open daily till midnight, and on Wednesday nights you can join Clip Brock for sports trivia and test your game day knowledge. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, we'll wrap up hour number 2. Wild end, in the last segment. Mike P says he still has they gave out a Christmas snow globe one game. He says he loves Jamie loves rally towels and bobbleheads.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike P said he has 4 Christmas snow globes from the game. Jarrett, try to snag me a rally towel if you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to grab 2.
Yeah. Well, I just want one.
Well, I want one.
Right. Okay.
You want to just go get them together and go to the game? Me and you?
You think we'll be one of the first 1,000 there?
It'll be close.
Come on, man.
I don't know, man.
If you don't want to, it's fine.
I don't know. I got to see how I feel. If I'm in the mood. What's the line going to be?
East 2.5.
Jamie says, Jarrett, what'd you say?
2.5.
It better be more than 2.5.
I thought I said 12.
Oh. You're the one that said it.
Yeah, you said 2.5.
You think it'll be that low?
I don't know. How do you judge any of these teams?
I think 8.
I think like 7.5, 8.5.
Yeah.
And that's based off absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
To be fair. So
gut feeling.
Jamie says Jared is definitely a Rick from Pawn Stars kind of guy. Clip is like the old man that was on Pawn Stars.
Like I think they called him old man.
Old man. Rick's daddy. I am like Jared's daddy.
Old enough to be my dad.
How old are you?
24.
25. Yep. All right. Matt can do $2 on that ECU hat if it works. If it's functional. It's not a bad deal. Women's team does tip it off tonight. Who they playing?
UNC Dub. Yeah.
Dub.
They got the dub.
I think they were a tougher team.
Thought we were the tougher team.
I think it was a tougher team.
Are they going to be the tougher women tonight? Shirley, let's get
I thought we were the tougher team.
Vibe check on Kim McNeil's women's basketball Pirates. How you feeling for the year?
For the year or just for tonight?
Clearly, I said for the year.
For the year, my vibe check, I'm going to sit it at about a 4 right now.
Ooh.
All right.
They were
Right
picked,
now,
They were
I-
picked
they're-
what,
they're-
7th? What were they picked?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Just somewhere around
Middle,
there. They
middle,
weren't picked
middle.
last, but
Yeah.
they definitely were not.
Well, there was one year they picked us last, and we won the whole damn thing.
Yep.
All right. Well, what's your vibe check for tonight then?
My vibe check for tonight will be at a solid 6.
Okay. So
Solid.
Jackson,
Solid 6.
Jackson's going to be out there covering the game for us.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
I'll be out there for a few minutes just to get him acclimated, and then I'm out because unfortunately I have some other responsibilities outside of work that I've got to handle. So, but they're just with so many new faces. They only have 3 returning players.
Oh, I mean, that's just all of college basketball.
That is, and because of that, the life expectancy from, as Skip Holtz used to say, the life expectancy of a team is 1 year. That's it. So you can't judge on the success and or the lack of success from last year's team. It can't translate into this year. So that's why my vibe check is really low. I want to see how they do the first few games and see how they've gelled. And if I see some cohesiveness or I see, flashes of it, then my vibe will go up.
Oh, the vibe can change.
The vibe always
The vibe
changes.
is subject to change.
It always changes.
Yeah.
Go anywhere with me, I change a vibe. I bring it down. But
Vibe killer.
go put on Keith Whitley on the touch tunes.
Shirley puts on Keith Sweat and her vibe changes.
That's right.
I put on Keith.
Grown folks music right there.
I put on Mike Keith on my radio.
40,
30, 20, 10, in zone. That's my vibe.
Chandler, the bass is bumping like in the parking lot. 40, 30, 40. Like, man, what's he listening to?
Cars just bouncing up and down.
Guest alert. Coming up Thursday, 3 o'clock, soon to be inducted into the ECU Hall of Fame, Tanita Butts will join us on the show.
All right.
So it is Hall of Fame weekend, and we're going to make it Hall of Fame week right here on Pirate Radio.
It is confirmed. Dwayne Harris and Tim Albin coming up on the Brian Bailey Show tomorrow.
Going to be a fun show.
You know, a dog. You know.
You are so excited about Tim Albin.
Yeah, who's excited for Tim?
I'm not. I'm saying the guest that's on his show.
I know.
I'm excited for Tim Albin.
I'm trying to promote us for us at the end of the day. Our Hall of
I am
Fame.
promoting us. Brian Bailey Show.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's take a break. We will be back and hear from Blake Harrell. He's a winner, man.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. He's a good kid. He's a good coach. He's a winner.
Will he be at East Carolina Hall of Famer in the future?
How many football coaches do we have in there? Logan went in, right?
Yeah.
Stancevich.
Stasevich.
Skip probably make it.
Pat Dye.
I would think
Ruff make it.
You got to put Skip in. Is Ruff in?
Ruff is a Hall of Fame
player.
He got in last year or 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Blake Harrell has some work to do.
Yeah.
Since he's 12 games in. Like, what if he wins out and goes to Auburn?
Yeah.
Not in the Hall of Fame. Not a true Pirate.
Not a Pirate.
But
at the end of the day,
don't worry about it, folks. We are excellent at Blake Harrell smear campaigns. We've done it before.
Do we need to do it again? Because we can. We have succeeded before.
Social media is wider. People are dumber. They'll believe even more stuff.
Well, I mean, you brought up Auburn. If Hugh Freeze can get that job, I don't think it really matters what you say about Blake Harrell.
We can do AI stuff with him.
No.
We pay for AI. We can actually have him kicking puppies.
Yeah, jeez.
I pay for AI.
Seems like a lawsuit.
All right, back with you. Blake Harrell only has one phone, unlike Hugh Freeze. Back after this.
I'm Nick White, and I approve this message.
Nick White believes Greenville's future is bright, but City Council is distracted. Distracted by sending $400,000 out of state for a human resources study. Distracted by fringe issues while hiking property taxes. And distracted by our nation's flag burning $30,000 trying to bring it down. Our priorities are simple. Fix the roads, recruit industry, pick up the trash, and when disaster strikes, respond fast. Show up for Nick White in District 4, paid for by the Committee to Elect Nick White.
Carden looking for Hardy, and that is the record.
Hey, Pirate fans, Tiebreakers is inviting everyone for a special meet and greet this Thursday with new ECU Hall of Famer Justin Hardy. Kick off homecoming and Hall of Fame weekend by getting a picture and an autograph with one of the best to ever wear the purple and gold. There will be a raffle for a chance to win a framed autographed Justin Hardy jersey, plus giveaways from our friends at Bud Light. Don't miss the fun this Thursday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Tiebreakers at Bells Fork in Greenville. Go Pirates!
Play it again, sport. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good. So good, so good, so good. I saved a bunch of cash. Buy, sell, trade. Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This October, get behind the wheel of a brand new 2025 Subaru Outback at Capital Subaru of Greenville with 0.9% APR financing for 36 months. That's legendary Subaru capability with financing that's almost too good to be true. Capital Subaru of Greenville off of Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Proud official partner of the ECU Pirates. Price does not include licensing costs, registration fees, or $6.99 dealer admin fee. See dealer for details. Offer expires November 3rd, 2025.
Straight out of Kinston, Chili Water by Carolina Ice Company just iced the competition. Officially ranked the #1 American-sourced water on the H2O Score app and #2 in global purity, beating out 99.9% of those overpriced premium glass bottles. Purified or sparkling, both built to dominate your cooler. Find participating locations and order online at chiliwater.com or find us on Amazon. Tap into something better. Zero sugar, zero plastic, zero regrets. Stay chilly.
University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern has been serving the tech repair needs of Eastern North Carolina since 2006. And as one of the only Apple authorized service providers east of Raleigh, all our technicians are Apple certified and we only use genuine Apple parts. Your iPhone and Mac warranties are safe with us. Have questions or need service? Call 252-558-1280 or visit us online at universitypccare.com. University PC Care, your one-stop shop for service on everything Apple.
Hey Pirate fans, come celebrate ECU Homecoming Weekend with the final Free Boot Friday of the year. 2 huge bands, 1 big show. It's all happening at 5 Points Plaza in downtown Greenville. Friday, November 7th at 5 p.m. as we welcome in national recording artist The Bends, alongside an alumni favorite, Dylan Fentz. Come celebrate with us with a free, unforgettable night of music, energy, and pirate spirit in the heart of downtown Greenville. It's Homecoming Weekend with The Bends and Dylan Fentz.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 at 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Looking for quality roofing you can trust? Call the Boone Group Roofing, proudly serving all of Eastern North Carolina. Owned and operated by Toot Boone, they offer no money down and back their work with a 5-year workmanship warranty. Find them on Facebook and Instagram to see their latest projects and satisfied customers. When it comes to your roof, don't settle. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game. Call Toot today at 714-0021. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you. J-Bone, how was your trip to Philly, the city of brotherly love, with Donnell Coley?
It was great, man. Donnell's a good hang. Normally, people get on my nerves, but Donnell did not annoy me at all.
I can't wait to ask Donnell, did Jared get on his nerves when Donnell joins us later this week?
Probably, because that'll
be the first question we ask him.
I got a little juiced up at the Sixer game.
Well, I know you were pulling for a player prop. Anything else you were pulling for?
No, I mean, since I was in Philly, obviously I want to see the Sixers win. I don't like the Celtics, so obviously disappointed there.
How was that experience? Was that
It was awesome.
It was a
awesome.
good game.
Yeah. It was funny because they show Allen Iverson, and I'm like, dude, I'm in the same building as Allen Iverson. Like, going to Hornets games, you don't get that kind of feeling.
The answer.
And one of the funniest things was Andre Drummond standing in the corner demanding the ball, like, give me the ball, I want the ball. And I just stood up. I was kind of drunk, and I was like, man, get your big ass in the paint. They give him the ball, and he splashed the 3. And I was like, I'll sit down.
How was the crowd for a Friday night?
It was great,
Sixers
man.
game.
It was great. It was loud in there. Fans were into it.
That's cool. I've been to 3 Hornets games, but that's the only NBA games I've ever been to. How was your NFL game, Sean?
It was cool. It was great seeing Keaton out there dressed out in a Ravens uniform. And what?
The whole idea that you went to Miami for a little getaway, little vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It wasn't just solely to go to see Keaton.
I know, that would have been crazy.
Running back.
Yeah.
No, we chose this weekend just because Keaton was going to be in town playing. So,
yeah.
But no, it was cool. Dolphins stink.
Yeah.
They're bad. Mm-hmm. And the Ravens flocked their way over to Hard Rock Stadium. It was like a home game.
First playoff win of the year for Baltimore.
So, but yeah, because that's what
what Cordell said.
It's a playoff game.
Playoff start Thursday against the Dolphins.
Well, they dominated, and I just needed Derrick Henry first touchdown. They got the fumble. He rumbled his way to the 1 yard line. I said, here he goes. They stopped him 3 times.
Yeah.
So I think that the books should give you at least your money back if you make a great bet. And I did yesterday with anytime touchdown for Travis Etienne because the Jaguars had the ball. How many carries inside the 10 did he get yesterday? Maybe double digits.
I had 3 legs. That was the last leg of the parlay.
And I was going to give you credit. I think the Raiders gave up points, but their damn goal line defense looked really good.
Yeah.
Because I was watching it, and, the Jags had a lot of trouble running the football.
See, if you get down there and you have to go against our defensive line, you're getting stopped. If you are on any other part of the field and you want to throw it, it's a field day.
Yeah, they were inside the 10 a lot.
The defensive line, I hate that the rest of the team stinks for guys like everybody on the defensive line, Brock Bowers, Genty. I hate it for those guys because the rest of the team stinks, man.
I live bet James Cook and Kareem Hunt parlay to each score anytime touchdown. As soon as I took the parlay, pass inside the 5, who gets the ball? Ty Johnson. And then James Cook had plenty of chances too. He kept getting stuffed. Kareem Hunt ended up getting his touchdown, but before that, they just kept stuffing him. I was like, there's been so many opportunities for this parlay to hit, and it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
I did not have a great day yesterday, but I did hit one first touchdown, Sean. A little Dalton Kincaid action.
Nice.
Hit that one. And I hit a parlay last night in the Commanders game in the first half, and it wasn't super juicy. It was plus 189, and it was Seattle plus 7.5. Smith and Jigba 5 catches, 70 yards. Zach Ertz 3 catches. Jaden Daniels 25 rushing yards. Sam Darnold 200 passing yards. First half.
Yeah, Jaden got his rushing yards in the first 2 drives. I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, everything happened immediately, and I was like, "Holy crap!" That's great because the rest of this game stinks. And I watched it. I watched it all. I watched Jaden get hurt. They just showed it on SportsCenter, and they blur it out like his wiener fell out of his pants or something. They like blur his whole body when he goes down. It's crazy.
Like Chris Jones.
And you know what? I'm kind of for that. If you're going to show the injury a million times, blur it. If people want to see it, they can go find it. All you freaks out there that like that stuff.
I don't.
I haven't watched it one time.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I will continue to not watch it. What receiver got hurt? Was it Tyreek Hill? I haven't seen his injury for this year.
Yeah, that was on a Monday night because we were all at the Buck for trivia.
By the way, tonight I'm taking it back 2 years when I swear this hit every time. Every time the Cowboys had a home game. Remember 2 years ago and they were scoring 1 million points? CeeDee Lamb, first touchdown.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to see if that still works.
I am going I'm going Javonte Williams.
All right. I got a CD and Javonte anytime parlay.
I think
I might get on that.
I think Jacoby finds his way into the end zone.
He moseys in there.
Mm-hmm.
Think the Cardinals can win tonight?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. This feels a lot like a soft benching for Kyler Murray. Because they said he's available if need be, but he's not the starter, which is not concerning because their best chances of winning I think is with Jacoby. Kyler does not really do much for this team.
Jack says, "Yeah, we don't get AI, we get MJ instead. Sometimes." Michael Jordan at Hornets games.
Oh, I was thinking artificial intelligence. Excuse me.
Mike P said, was Hugh Freeze the coach in the hospital bed?
Yes, at Liberty.
Giving the thumbs up. That's him.
I actually saw a video the other day of when that was going on. He gave his pregame speech on Zoom to the team. Bizarre times.
Huge. He was the... What did he do? Yeah, prostitute used a university-issued cell phone to make calls to a number associated with an escort service. It doesn't say it was for hiring escorts.
Yeah, maybe he just had a question.
What would be your question?
What do you do for a living? It was a 2-question question.
What did you say to this woman? It was a 2-question question. The phone calls often coincided with his travel for recruiting trips.
Hey, you frequent a lot of spots in this town. What's the best thing to do?
Hey, the good news is sources indicated the calls were for Freeze's personal use and not related to recruiting efforts for players.
Gotcha.
So that's the good news. Hey, good news, honey. It was for me, not for the boys, just for me.
Let the boys have some fun.
And of course, he then went to Liberty after that.
Well, they have some skeletons in the closet.
Yeah,
and maybe a pool boy too.
I mean, he's a good Christian man.
Yeah. Hey, everybody makes mistakes, dude.
Yeah, 100%.
Christ forgives.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
What better place to go when you get in trouble than Liberty?
Yeah.
I think everybody that gets involved in a scandal should go to Liberty, repent, get their coaching and life back on track.
He's a whole new different person and
He's
coach.
a brand new man.
That's nuts.
It is, Coach Mack. Coach Mack, a good old Auburn man. He never cheated down there. Yeah, right. He had Charles Barkley on his team. I bet Mack. I wonder how many violations Mack committed.
I bet Mack was macking.
Trickery bull. By the way, this is our new Blue Pirate Report.
Sweet.
Let's hear from Blake Harrell. Coach, how about the team not flinching? You flinched? After Temple rallied from a 14-point deficit and also establishing the run game. Cut 2.
Yeah, that felt like old school football there. You know, it's a part of those option teams forever, and that's exactly what it felt like. And you mentioned we got a 14 nothing, and they come back and make a run at it. And I don't think our kids ever flinched. You know, we just went back to doing what we do. And they were playing a lot of 3-high safety, double cloud there, and kind of protecting the corners. And I thought our offensive line and offense and whole, Coach Baker and everybody did a good job of just attacking what they gave you. And then that was a run game, and just went at it and just being patient and that right down the field and putting the ball in the end zone and playing the style we want to play. So, and that, like you said, like you see Marlon Gunn punishing guys, you see Kojo over the top, and you see Panda pancaking guys, and TJ and London, and just play after play. And it just wasn't 1 or 2 guys being physical. It's physical on the perimeter. You know, it's physical blocks. It's physical run game. And, to finish that thing in the end zone sets a lot of energy for your team. And it does a lot of things for your entire team when you can run the football like that. Obviously opens up the pass game down the field, and obviously keeps your defense fresh. The best defense you can have is the one that's on the sideline, and certainly a run game will do that for you.
All right. There is Blake Harrell. Real quick, Shirley, can you get the rim shot ready for Mike P? And he said, man, you really got to be on your P's and Q's at Liberty. You're always being watched. Usually by
I got it.
A man sitting in the corner of the room. And real quick, Chandler, if you say something about Tim Albin, I might lose it.
A dog.
The Charlotte coach.
I might lose it.
The Charlotte coach coming on Brian Bailey tomorrow.
Confirmed for Tuesday on Pirate Radio Live, Shane Carden in conjunction with Hall of Fame weekend. Dwayne Harris also going to be on Tuesday on the Brian Bailey Show. Tanita Butts will join us Thursday. Justin Hardy will be at Tiebreakers on Thursday.
Gonna be a great night.
I want to see it so bad.
Let's take a break. We'll come back and we will hear more from Blake Harrell. Scott says Lattimore done for the year. Thanks, Chandler. Appreciate the update. Hey, Scott, Clip Brock's done for the year. I don't care. I'm Phil Collins. I don't care anymore. I am out, and for that reason, I'm out.
I got a bad feeling
about
tomorrow's trade deadline.
When it comes to
the Raiders
and
the face of our franchise.
I like this. This is like a Mad Libs book. He's just filling in the blanks for me. And the player that could be traded is
Max Crosby.
And if that happens, you will.
If I hope it happens on the show, because I'll just go cry on that couch. I'm not doing this.
And we're going to put you on camera. You're going to be crying on camera.
And
you're going to hate yourself.
Well, I already hate myself. But, yeah.
A complete... I mean, at that point, you need to fire Pete and everything.
Absolutely.
Let's burn it down, right? Let's Seth Rollins this thing. Woo! All right, back with you. What was that?
Pete Carroll. Okay.
Oh, okay. Woo! Back after this.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Sam Jones Barbecue is throwing a Smokehouse Showdown November 16th. We're shutting down the restaurant to celebrate 10 years in business while giving back to the community. Our Smokehouse staff is split up into 4 teams and will be competing in a wing, rib, and side competition. Buy your ticket today to get in on the tasting and help us raise money for Make-A-Wish Eastern NC. We'll have live music, free barbecue, free chili water, Pitt Street beer, and Pepsi products, all included in your ticket. Every cent we raise will go to Make-A-Wish Eastern NC. Find out more information at samjonesbarbecue.com.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
Hey, Pirate fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. A win isn't a win without the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Proudly distributed locally by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Ever feel like somebody's watching you? Relax. It's probably just us. At Private Eyes, we've been conducting investigations since 1999, founded by law enforcement officer and military veteran Gary Pastor. Our team is stacked with former cops, military, and special ops pros. That means we find answers faster than you lose your car keys. So don't play detective. Call the real ones. Private Eyes. Professional, discreet, trusted, and way less creepy than your nosy neighbor. Call 866-774-3937.
Carden looking for Hardy. And that is the record.
Hey, Pirate fans, Tiebreakers is inviting everyone for a special meet and greet this Thursday with new ECU Hall of Famer Justin Hardy. Kick off homecoming and Hall of Fame weekend by getting a picture and an autograph with one of the best to ever wear the purple and gold. There will be a raffle for a chance to win a framed autographed Justin Hardy jersey, plus giveaways from our friends at Bud Light. Don't miss the fun this Thursday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Tiebreakers at Bell's Fork in Greenville. Go Pirates!
This is Clip Brock, host of PRL, every weekday at 3, right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. David Price Construction, the proud ECU home services partner. Call them today at 919-291-5532 or visit them online at davidpriceconstruction.com. And East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is a family-run dealership that creates a family-like atmosphere for their customers. They have one of the biggest used car inventories in Eastern North Carolina. Shop online today at eastcarolinachrysler.dodge.com. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. We'll hear more from ECU head football coach Blake Harrell on our New Blue Pirate Report. Cut 3 talked about how running several different running backs in the game stresses a defense.
Yeah, I think, defensively, you go into a game plan, you look at what we do, and you look at Anthony Smith running by you, and that definitely scares you because he can get to the box pretty quick. And speaking of Anthony, I thought he had an exceptional effort on Yannick's long run, just getting down there and making an extra block, and just really, really appreciate that. But all those things open it up, and it wasn't just the inside run game or just the inside zone or whatever working in there. It was the perimeter, and those, getting the ball in Anthony's hands, Brock's hands, and DeCirio blocking out there, Mason Brown blocking out there. So all that opens up just kind of some different things, and the play action off of it. We were able to hit DeCirio with that as well. And so it just kind of creates everything, kind of flows together. And we're starting to put those things together to be a complete football team. Now the biggest challenge will be, can we be consistent with it? Can we go from one week to another week, be consistent of doing things we need to do to win a football game?
All right, there is Blake Harrell. Let's go cut 7. The offense looked awesome. In fact, the past 2 games, what does the offense need to do to consistently score 40-plus points?
Yeah, we need to be consistent about scoring 40 points for the next, 4 games. But I think we're starting to put some things together. I mean, you had 568 last, Tulsa game, over 600 this game, and you're just seeing guys starting to play together. Caden's doing a really good job of commanding the offense, running the offense back there, and guys taking care of the football, giving the extra effort, playing with edge, playing with physicality, and those things add up to points on the scoreboard, yardage, keeping the defense off the field, and Pirate wins. So we got to continue to be consistent with that.
All right. How do you balance the memory of last year's game versus Charlotte and also focus on this year? Cut 9.
Yeah, we obviously, I think anytime you're preparing for an opponent, it's the focus is on you. But, we just had the young men in our locker room stand up that were here in 23. The young men in our locker room that were here in 24 stand up. And they all know what that means and what that's about. And we do in our locker room, and we know we got to treat this game a little differently, I think we have in the past. And that's the biggest thing that we focused on and talked about in the offseason. And it's the biggest game on our schedule because it's the next game. And it happens to be a team down the road, and that adds a little bit more to it. And it's became a team in this state that we got to establish who we are in this state and establish what we're about. And I just told our guys that we need the same team we were a year ago when we played these guys, but we got to go out and prove that on Saturday. We can't take a single play from last week, a single point, a single defensive stop into this week. We got to go out and be consistent with what we do every week. Obviously, the focus is on us, but that's definitely fresh in our minds, and we'll make sure it stays there as well.
All right. TJ Engelman fumbled early in the game. What did you say to him to help him refocus? Oh, sorry, Shirley. This would be cut number 6.
Hold the ball. And I think Coach Freeman told him to keep that thing up high and tight. And he's a young kid. He's a really going through his freshman year, and I think that was the first one all year that we let out and let on the ground and didn't get it back. And we just got to do a better job of being conscientious about that. And I thought that for the most part, the rest of the game we were. The one time you get the ball a little bit low again, but for the most part, we're doing a pretty good job of keeping that thing up high and tight. And if it don't cost you, it obviously cost us 7 points there, and we need to do a little better job defensively in the red zone there. But if it doesn't cost you a game, you can grow from that, and you got to grow from it regardless. But it's not as painful if it costs you a game. So if it's going to happen, probably happen at a good time. If there is a good time for those things, but we just got to grow from it. See if we can go. Another 7 games without that happening.
All right, there you go. What you think of Blake Harrell's words today, J-Mo?
It was a lot of the same, but it was refreshing to see him kind of get serious, and I could see it on his face when he was asked about balancing last year's game going into this one. Do you carry anything over? Does it add a little extra motivation? And he seemed a little fired up, and like he really wants to give Charlotte the business this week.
It sounded like that with the post game with Temple. I mean, it sounded like he took some comments that he heard and motivated his team by doing that. He mentioned, hey, people thought this was a 50-50 game. And then
Not people. Casey Keeler said it on the Brian Bailey show.
Oh, yeah. So
a lot of things he referenced that Casey Keeler said. Casey Keeler said on the Brian Bailey show. And,
well, you know what? That's interesting because coming up tomorrow, Tim Albin will be on the Brian Bailey show.
God.
And guess who will be tuned in? Blake Harrell.
But it was funny to start off the post game. He's like, people thought, we'd come out stagnant after 16 days off. And in my head, I'm like, dang, I said that. Clip said that.
That was us, yeah. No, he hears stuff, man. I still remember, and this one didn't go in his favor. But when I said Georgia State would score in the 30s against ECU, and I called Coach Harrell we were doing weekly phone interviews at that time, and he said, "You think they're going to put up 30 plus on us, huh?" I said, "Yeah, I mean, that's my prediction," and they scored like in the 40s or whatever. So he listens, and I like that he uses it as motivation, and nobody's more motivated than him because, I feel like last year focused a lot on the offensive struggles, the turnovers and stuff like that. But his defense got worn out against Charlotte last year. So this one's personal to him, I think.
Yeah, and just Charlotte players saying in the post game last year, they quit.
Do we have that cut, Shirley? Did you find that from last year?
Yeah, that's got to eat at the players that were on that team last year.
Yeah, it was that was an ugly performance.
Yeah.
That was Mike Houston got to go.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got, Shirley?
The line, they kind of get demoralized at some point.
For sure, you definitely see it. They start giving up. They start arm tackling. They get scared to tackle. They don't want to put their head in there no more. And that's when it becomes fun.
And sometimes you just see it in their face, like, they just don't want to be there no more. Like, that's us imposing our will, like really doing what we want.
Is that what you guys saw tonight?
Yes, of course.
Man, strong words.
And there's not a single incorrect thing about that.
Absolutely not.
They came out, punched us in the mouth, and it seemed like the play. I don't want to say they didn't want to play for Mike Houston anymore, but it's kind of just like, all right, same old thing. Coming off a 2-10 season, a terrible Charlotte team is giving you that kind of whooping. It's like, yeah, we're just back down in the gutter.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not taking any shots at those guys. Good for them. To the victor goes the spoils.
Yeah.
They could say whatever they want after kicking our ass last year. Now it's up to us, for us,
at the end of the day,
return the favor.
Yeah, and they are terrible.
And boy, do odds makers think we're going to return the favor.
Oh, when I saw this, I immediately texted Clip and said, cannot wait to play Guess the Line with Bryce.
You are terrible!
It was 29.5 yesterday.
That's too many points.
That is way too much.
I'm laying the points, man.
That's too many points.
I hope we cover that. I would love to beat the crap out of them.
I think we'll be covering that by half, and we're going to keep starters in, and we're going to put up another 30.
I don't want to do that.
Definitely don't want to keep starters in.
We got our biggest game in over a decade the following week.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not Jaden Daniels this thing, Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn that hat backwards, Bram.
Turn that hat upside down. All right. Back with you after this timeout. We'll talk some NFL. We got
Oh, jeez.
Northern Arizona up 7 on Drake on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, presented by Dubbuck.
Say Drake.
Bonnie's a winner earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
As they beat Bradley. Yeah. And then I did not see the final of Murray State, but I do know they led at halftime by 3, and the first half line was 2.5.
Nice.
So 3-0 start for me this college basketball season. I got to find another winner. Jared, do you have a points, rebounds, assist winner for
Yes, I do. Lost Saturday night with Alperen Şengün. So I didn't bet yesterday on the NBA, but I do have one tonight. You want me to go ahead and say it?
Nope. I want you to save it, and I want to talk about Rico Dowdle, and I want to ask, does he have a cheek ring?
That's crazy.
A cheek ring. Interesting. We gotta talk about Rico Dowdle and what he did in the end zone yesterday when we return after this.
Here it is. Cooler weather is creeping in. Football is in the air. And if climbing up and down stadium steps is a chore for you and your knees or your hips hurt with every step, there may be relief right around the corner. QC Kinetics are medical professionals that use advanced PRP and stem cell protocols that have helped tens of thousands of people with their joint pain. The stem cells come from your own body to revitalize and regenerate your joints. If you've been told you need surgery, you owe it to yourself to get a second opinion. Call QC Kinetics now to get started. 252-765-PAIN.
Fall is hands down the best time to be at Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville. We've got live music, trivia, singo, karaoke, and more to keep your nights lively. Plus, game days are back and better than ever with home and away tailgate parties as we cheer on the Pirates all season long. Make NFL Sunday your new Sunday fun day with brunch at 10 a.m., games all day, and doors open until 9. We're extending our hours on Fridays and Saturdays, now open until 11 with live music from 8 to 11, including monthly full band shows. Stay connected on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Fish Street Hardware and come see what all the buzz is about this fall at Hardware.
Your first stop for shopping is at Shimmer Boutique. If you need a gift idea or some shopping therapy for yourself, stop by today because new arrivals are here from all of your favorite brands like Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shop now at Shimmer Boutique online and receive free shipping on all orders over $100. And don't forget, Shimmer is home of the popular Pirate Radio camo hoodie and hat collections. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and ShimmerBoutiqueOnline.com. Go Pirates!
Big game season is here, but we're not just talking about Pirate football. Lindsey Gray here with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast cannons in the stands and the fields. You know what I mean. Stay tuned in weekly as we shoot through fall with the best prices and selection around. Plus, special package deals like the exclusive Bagara B14 Hunter FSP Wilderness Scope combo, including a Leopold VX Freedom 4 to 12 by 50 Hunt Plex, all for only $11.99. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see for a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality. That's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one. At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
This is Carter Spivey, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Well, fans asked, we listened, and now they're back. Fat Wraps have officially returned to Wings Over Greenville for just a limited time only. And to celebrate their return, Wings Over Greenville is giving fans an exclusive deal starting now through February 1st. You can use the promo code FATWRAP25 to get 25% off your first Fat Wrap. And you can download the Wings Over app as well and order it there. And you can join the Frequent Flyer Club where you can earn points, unlock exclusive deals, and redeem for free food. And if you're a first-time app user, you can get free tenders just for signing up. So fly smart, download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
I want me some garlic parm tots. Oh, yeah. Right now. Right now. All right. Before we get into our NFL recap, Chandler, can you please read this quote as Jerry Jones, as he's talking about DeMarcus Ware, Michael Irvin.
I want me some glory hole.
And Micah. Just read the quote.
Not one time, not even in the hottest of two-a-days in Augustin, Texas, I have never seen either one of these two go over and lay on a damn training table in front of 1 million people.
Jerry Jones, speaking of Michael Parsons laying on the table. So I don't know what the question was, but he's still talking about Micah.
I don't even know either. I don't even think I was asked about Micah.
Micah. What did he say to the mom or whatever? To
Micah,
you like somebody?
Get your ass on that field. You look like you want some money or something.
All right, Shirley, can I get some NFL music, please? Chandler, win of the season by the Carolina Panthers yesterday. I mean, anything can happen in the NFL. There should be no shockers, but this is a 2-touchdown underdog. What were you thinking watching that game yesterday?
Well, I was thinking.
Can you put it into words? Can you put words into sentences for us?
I think I can. Now, if you asked me yesterday about 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I would not be able to. But the Panthers just kept clawing, and we played the way that Dave Canales wanted to play, and that was keep the possession of the football as long as you can. Pound the rock with Rico, who is now our starter and is going to get the bulk of the carries for the Carolina Panthers. Rico did great, but we just pounded the rock, chewed clock, and got into the end zone. What a great day for our defense, by the way. Interception by Trayvon Merrick, former Raider. Yeah. But just the defense stepped up and played well, put pressure on Jordan Love. And then the biggest thing is Mr. Big and Bad Micah Parsons.
Micah.
For the first time in his career, no pressures from Micah Parsons.
Wow.
Bryce Young dropped back 21 times. No pressures from Micah Parsons. That is the first time in his career that's ever happened. I do not know because our offensive line is banged up. But Austin Corbett, I guess, is up there. Damian Lewis, the right guard. So good job with those guys. Left tackle Ike Ekwonu. But great job of containing Micah Parsons and just playing with the plan that Dave Canales had. Shout out Ryan Fitzgerald, who missed an extra point thanks to a Rico Dowdle unsportsmanlike conduct. He was short on the extra point that could have made the game an 8-point lead for Carolina. Instead, Josh Jacobs scores. It's a tie ball game. And Bryce Young, I believe this makes 9 game-winning drives for Bryce Young in his career.
And he has 11 career wins.
11 career wins.
Wow.
9 of them are game-winning drives. He takes us down the field, puts us in position to kick the field goal. It is good. The Carolina Panthers knock off the best team in the NFC. Not just a game in Lambeau. Beat them in Lambeau. Beat them on the road. And the feeling I had yesterday, yes, the Dolphins win was great. Yes, the Cowboys win was awesome. But a win like that on the road against the best team in the NFC, I have not felt that way in years. It's sitting there chilling at home yesterday after watching football all day, seeing the TikToks of Panthers fans reacting to that field goal. teared up and got very, not upset, but I cried with joy to have that feeling again. And it's just a great feeling. It's something I have not felt. And it's to be in the position the Carolina Panthers are in right now, this late in the season, in November, just feels amazing. And I'm so proud of this team with the start that we had. And now we're back over 500 with the Saints next week at home. So I'm very, very excited. And, man, what a big, big win. Keep pounding.
Congrats, buddy. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. That was awesome.
Let me ask you about Rico. So Lily and I go for a Sunday cruise. We go to an unsponsored location. She gets a funnel cake,
Frappuccino
drink. I get me a nice little pineapple strawberry frozen slushy type thing. Pretty tasty. But as I'm driving down the road, I hear Rico Dowdle touchdown, and he gets flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct. And I hear either Jim or somebody on that Panthers call say, why? You know, why do that? And I didn't see what he did until today when I actually saw a post from Keegan Michael Key.
Yeah.
Comedian, actor from Key and Peele, who did the Pumps.
Yeah, Hingle McCringleberry
sketch. Yeah. And Rico was kind of in a circle with his teammates.
Yep.
And flexed his hips, his pelvis a couple times. Why is that a penalty?
I don't know.
Jamison Williams. In that playoff game last year against the Commanders, made love to the turf.
Unconsensual.
That turf can't tell him yes or no.
Exactly.
That was no flag, I believe.
Violently thrusting at the ground.
Mm-hmm. And that's okay.
With his pelvic region.
And right before Rico Dowdle did it, he looked at his teammates and it looked like he was saying, is it okay if I do this? And they were like, yeah. And
he only did it twice, too. So.
It was only 2 pumps.
And I hear you out there. Hey, Barry Sanders used to throw the ball to the rep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's great. Good. That worked for him. Why is this guy getting a flag? Who is...
It costs us a point.
Yeah. I don't know. If a guy does something stupid and taunts another player, but he's just like having fun with his teammates.
No fun league.
I mean, am I wrong?
No, you are. It was bizarre that it was called. And I actually heard that. I heard that on the radio, too. I had not gotten to the buck yet. And so I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
And so when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I don't understand. And then by that time I saw it, I went to Twitter and everybody was saying, hey, why is this a flag? Like, there's no reason for this to be a flag. And everybody was making fun of it because it was a reference to Key and Peele.
I know. I know.
Everybody loved it. I don't understand. It cost us a point, but thank God it did not cost us the game.
I mean, gambling ads, beer ads.
Used to have cigarette ads back in the day.
Dude,
rest in peace, Joe Camel.
Dude can't flex his pelvic region.
Yeah.
And he was facing the other way.
Hey, Fox cameras, get your camera out of the man's ass.
Yeah.
Hey, don't show it if it's that offensive. Oh, God. If it's that bad, blur it or something. Put a big black, box over him. Put a big black box over that man.
All right.
I don't know, dude.
Let's get serious, NFL, okay?
I am being serious right now. I don't like the flags that can cost a team a game for something that trivial.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if he's taunting another guy or whatever, that's different. Which I don't even mind that, but I get why that's a flag. It could escalate into something else. That was everybody was like laughing, having fun.
Everybody got the reference. I don't think the referee did. I think the referee was going, my God, that is just inappropriate.
Well,
flag.
I know this. Bart Starr wasn't doing that. I don't give a damn what Bart Starr was doing.
Bart Simpson did.
Bart Starr celebrated a touchdown by lighting a cigarette.
Yeah.
There ain't no telling how many.
All right.
Mike P said, if it's 14-13 on that last drive, Panthers played more conservative, which means the Pack get the ball back and win. Tied game made them more aggressive, which means the hip pumps won the game. Thank you, Rico.
See, Mike P is the true analyst of the game.
Mike P is he already is a Chili Water Chat Gang Hall of Famer. He is having a Hall of Fame day.
Generational run.
Yeah, he is on fire today. Scott said the Randy Moss mooning. I thought about that because same field.
What?
Hell, might have been the same end zone.
Thank God Joe Buck was not on the call of that game yesterday.
Oh, my God.
The disgusting act
The
by
most
Dowdle.
disgusting act I've ever seen in my life. Randy Moss just mooned the crowd. Oh, my God, he took his pants off? No, he pretended to. Wait, so you couldn't, like, see his butt or anything? No, it was just his football pants. But we were watching it. We were looking at it.
I have x-ray vision, and I saw it.
Well, Joe, why were you looking at his butt like that? Well, he was moving it, and he just scored, and I happened to just stare into his butt. But you couldn't see his butt. No, he had pants on, football pants. He pretended to take them down.
But just imagining it is disgusting.
I'm imagining Randy Moss's bare ass exposed to the Lambeau crowd.
What a disgusting act by Moss.
Then he apologized to his viewers, too.
It's like,
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Sorry to our viewers watching this at home.
And I know you.
A blind man is watching the game and goes, honey, is his pants down? No, they're not.
I know you men out there are having some odd feelings right now watching Randy Moss's butt shake, and I apologize.
And on behalf of Randy, I apologize. What a disgusting act by Moss.
Get a grip, dude. You would have thought this guy had tarps off. Like, completely went naked. Oh, man. Time to take a break.
If I ever see Joe Buck at an airport, I'm gonna pretend to take all my clothes off. Oh my God, that man's naked.
What a disgusting act by this guy.
He's actually naked? No.
On behalf of everybody in this airport, I apologize.
Now I noticed something. Jared, you have been stone-faced this entire conversation. What's going on over
I was
there?
looking forward to actually talk football.
Raiders lose to the Jaguars.
Yeah, Geno Smith sucks. I mean, there was other games.
All right. Well, we still got time.
Yeah.
We got another break. You don't want to talk about Randy Moss?
No. I hate Randy Moss.
You hate Randy Moss?
Yeah.
All right. Back after this.
I'm Nick White, and I approve this message.
Nick White believes Greenville's future is bright, but City Council is distracted by sending $400,000 out of state for a human resources study, distracted by fringe issues while hiking property taxes, and distracted by our nation's flag burning $30,000 trying to bring it down. Our priorities are simple. Fix the roads, recruit industry, pick up the trash, and when disaster strikes, respond fast. Show up for Nick White in District 4, paid for by the Committee to Elect Nick White.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the News. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Make things happen this year with the new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment, you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU Athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep invites you in to see the great selection of new vehicles at the Drive into Fall event. Save up to $10,000 or get 0% financing for 60 months and up to $5,500 in dealer discounts on the new 2026 Ram 1500. That's $10,000 off or 0% for 5 years and $5,500 off on a new 26 Ram truck. Also, the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee has its best deal yet with up to $10,000 off. Choose your Grand Cherokee and save up to $10,000 if you act now. And how about the 2025 Jeep Gladiator? East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep has the best selection of 2025 Jeep Gladiators in Eastern North Carolina. Save up to $9,000 on the hottest midsize pickup in the market.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cockerell in Greenville. Come see us!
Offers do not include tax, title, and $8.99 admin fees. See dealer for details. Visit us at ecauto.com.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
This is John David Baker, offense coordinator for the ECU Pirates, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was a mixed day for the stock market. The Dow was down 226 points and closed at 47,336. The NASDAQ was up 109 points and closed at 23,834. The S&P was ahead 11 at 6,851. That is your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back into the show. Here's Clip.
I feel like I haven't seen this in a while, but remember like the one-man band guy that would have like the drum and the cymbals at his legs? Mm-hmm. Shirley's working 4 computers right now, so it's fun to watch. The octopus arms of Shirley Rhodes. Jackman is on his way to Minges Coliseum to go see some women's basketball. East Carolina taking on UNCW, or tonight I hope they're UNCL. All right, J-Bone, you were upset last segment because we got talking about Randy Moss, who had such a disgusting act. Just a disgusting act. And Chandler and I, we get to joking and laughing and having a good time. You were stone-faced over there. You were upset because you want to talk real NFL football. So I said, you know what? I'm going to give you free reign. This is your segment. You set it up. Chandler and I will be your analyst.
Great day of football. Any Sunday with football is great, but what just disgusting football from the entire AFC West.
Disgusting
They
act.
stink, dude. None of these teams should be taken serious. If you're in the AFC and you're in playoff contention, you should get down on your knees and beg the good Lord above that you get matched up with one of these teams. The Chiefs are fool's gold. They suck. Patrick Mahomes had 4 picks dropped against the Raiders. He threw 2 in the first half against the Commanders, and those are bad teams, so they win. Then you go up against the Buffalo Bills, and you just come out flat. Really do nothing. Patrick Mahomes, no touchdown passes. And then you got the Broncos and Texans. You take out C.J. Stroud with the dirty hit, and then you can't capitalize on anything offensively. You can barely stop Davis Mills. And then the Chargers...
Wait. Broncos won the game on the road as an underdog.
Nah, man. 18-15, you take out the quarterback.
Nah, man. No, what I said was factually correct.
Yeah.
You can't say, nah, man. They won on the road as an underdog.
Okay. I don't.
I
think
just
it was
wanted
a
to let
good
people
win.
know that you're crapping on everybody, but they won the game.
Yeah, but like we're supposed to take them seriously as an AFC contender. I don't think they look good at all. It's all about the eye test.
All right,
they don't look good. And then the Chargers, man, like the Titans don't score a single offensive touchdown, and you only win 27-20. They're the worst team in the league.
Wait, they won too?
The Chargers, yes.
All right, so 2 teams won. 1 team lost to the Bills. And then there's the Raiders.
Yeah, and the 3 at the top should not be taken seriously.
You also just went through the whole Raiders division.
Yeah, the Raiders suck too. I said the whole AFC West was disgusting yesterday.
Your point is don't take them seriously.
Yeah.
Fine. I won't.
That's it. That's what I want to talk about.
That's your segment?
Yeah, you did a whole segment about a guy's ass.
I know.
Okay, that happened 20 years, like more than 20 years ago.
And it was like we were having fun. Your segment is these teams suck and half of them won.
Okay.
On the road. What a terrible idea by me to give you one segment. Hey, that's on me. That's not on Jarrett. That's on me, folks. And he's steaming. He pushed the mic to the middle of the table. He is done. He is done for the day. All right, other games.
Back to ass.
All right, so what's your favorite disgusting celebration of all time, Chandler? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Jarrett. Come on, man. All right. The Panthers win yesterday overshadowed the second best win of the day by a team, and that would be the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah. J.J. McCarthy, I mean, he's finally back, and he puts a jolt into that offense. And
What was the Lions' offense doing all day?
Man.
Not scoring. They lose it 27-24. Talked about it earlier. Coach Mack actually watched a little NFL. Bears beating the Bengals 47-42 in just a freaky game. The things got nuts at the end of that game. I did not watch a lot of Patriots-Falcons, so the Patriots were dominating, right?
They were, and they escaped a scary, scary loss there.
24-23. Patriots survived to go to 7-2 on the year. And, Jerry, I don't know if you're done or not, but if you're not done, 1-point win at home against the Falcons, are you taking the Patriots series?
I mean, they have a young quarterback. They're a good team, but that's just the Falcons, man. They come out flat. They suck one week, and then they come out the next week and look like a decent team. It's just, you can't really get a gauge on them.
Bo Nick's also a young quarterback. Same class as Drake May.
Drake May's better.
All right. This is our Colts.
This is our team. We just lost to the Steelers.
Colts were due. Mike Tomlin, home dog. It happens.
Yeah.
That happens. It's okay. Danny Jones threw the ball 50 times.
Can't have that.
Jonathan Taylor pulled a Bijan Robinson after you picked him to score 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
14 carries, 45
yards.
Rams are, well, they beat the Saints, but man, they are good.
Matthew Stafford is one of the best ever.
He's unbelievable.
So I had Kyron Williams touchdown, and I was getting so upset because every Ram, like Isaac Bruce scored a touchdown. Every Ram in history had scored a touchdown, and finally Kyron got one. But it just goes to show the weapons they have. Puka, I know you hate him, but Devontae Adams catching balls from Matt Stafford is pretty dangerous. They are... they're tough, and they're 6-2, and I want to look at them the rest of the way to see if they could be the number 1 seed.
And at his age, I mean, Stafford, his accuracy is just still unbelievable. Pinpoint accuracy.
At Niners versus Seahawks versus Bucks. That's a tough stretch coming up.
If anybody can do it, it's the Rams.
At the Panthers after that. At Cardinals, they got the Lions, Seahawks, Falcons, Cardinals the rest of the way. So they probably got some losses coming up, but very, very impressive there. Bills, Chiefs, and you know what? I'm going to give some respect to the Seahawks. My team looked like garbage, but Sam Darnold had a perfect first half. And
Smith and Jigba, even though he did not score.
Oh, he does what he does.
He just catches the football and just racks up yards.
He's awesome.
He's great.
Yeah, I haven't given any thought to the Seahawks all year, but they're kind of like the Vikings last year with Sam Darnold. Like you're kind of waiting to see, is this real? And they look pretty damn real. especially on defense and offense. I mean, that was a butt whipping. Last night.
The rookie Tyler Horton with 2 touchdowns, and then the tight ends they have the rookie Arroyo with a touchdown, and then Barber I think with 1. So looks like they got plenty of weapons to choose from too.
All right, J-Bone, sorry if I upset you.
No, it's fine.
Good. Chandler, good that you're not under the bus today and it's somebody else.
Yeah.
It's always a good feeling, right?
Good, yeah.
I enjoyed joking around with you about Randy Moss.
That was fun.
I had a blast.
For us.
For us. That was fun. We will see you fine folks coming up Tuesday, 3 o'clock. Thank you, Shirley Rhodes. Thank you for tuning in. For the crew, I am Clip Rock. We'll talk to you Tuesday, 3 o'clock on an all-new edition of Pirate Radio Live. Jamie says if I was Clip, I'd slowly back out of the studio, keeping eye contact with Jarrett. Talk to you Tuesday. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
If you're in Canada, the answer is probably not. If you're in Los Angeles, I hope you're doing well. Hopefully not too drunk, not too hungover. Dodgers had their parade today. We got Monday Night Football tonight. Got the Cardinals and the Cowboys. We had a boring Sunday Night Football game between the Commanders and the Seahawks.